Eric, we the job been wanted. Hey, let's go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Old Headz podcast. We coming at y'all live.
Hey, how you doing?
Good,
Anybody
good.
driving Greyhound van?
Nah.
No Greyhound van? Here, look at them too.
Oh, we good.
Good. All right. Yep. How y'all doing out there, man? Old Headz episode 104. Juneteenth weekend, man. We got a great show today for y'all. Of course, as always, I'm your co-host Omar, aka O'Milly, aka that dude, aka Mr. Wello. If you know, you know. And man, a great day to be alive. We ain't coming at you from the basement today. We actually coming at you from Logan Middle, man, here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. We weren't initially doing it at the park, but hey, you know how it is, man, with the weather, man. Weather be funny, so. But man, check us out tomorrow. Weather's gonna be perfect for our third old school versus new school basketball game at Powell Park tomorrow at 3 p.m., man. It's going to be a blast. We got some brothers coming in from out of town. It's going to be a lot of fun. My son, he said he's gunning for that MVP this time. So, man, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So, I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, man. Old Headz podcast.
BI from another building? This ain't even the basement.
Hey, y'all already know, man. It's Hendo, aka French Loaf, aka Mr. Honeypack himself, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, of course, we're going to start out with Hendo's hot takes, man. Hendo, what's the hot take for the day?
Shit, hot take, man. I think the Bulls made the most players move already in the offseason. We already picked up a nice little contract with Giddey, making that trade for Caruso. I think this is a huge trade in the right direction for us. We've been kind of stagnant to get young, quality talent for a very, very long time. And the fact that we can make a move like this for a veteran piece, this will work out perfect for us.
What do we get?
Giddey.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I love Caruso. To me, he's probably one of the top perimeter defenders in the league right now. There's not too many else that can defend that ball up top like he can, other than like a Drew Holiday or something like that. But I think getting a future piece like Josh Giddey, I think that's what we need. I think since we don't have really good picks and stuff like that, this works out perfect for us. Now we just got to put some pieces around them. So big up on that trade. That's my hot take.
I like that, man.
I hope he can handle Chicago crowds, man, with all that stuff you're doing outside of basketball.
Oh, don't worry, man. You ain't got to worry about that stuff in Chicago, man. They ready for you. It's all right.
Very true, very true. Ain't
I like that. So, of course, that's Hendo's hot takes. Of course, we got to talk about our athlete of the week. And this week's athlete of the week is Jaylen Brown. Got to go with Jaylen Brown, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, also Finals MVP. A lot of people thought Jason Tatum should have got it. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
That was the perfect thing. To me, when it came up to making a defensive assignment count, Jaylen Brown was it. Now, that final game, when he was playing against Luka, he was literally begging Mazzulla to let me guard Luka. Don't take me out, let me guard Luka. When you got guys who are willing to make that defensive sacrifice and play well on the other side of the ball, that's what you look for in an MVP player. I would have given it to Tatum, but he was more of a facilitator where I felt like Jaylen Brown picked up that defensive role, and that's the main, I would say that's probably 50% of the reason why they won. When you hold a guy like Luka below his average, especially in the finals average like that, you're doing great things.
I get that MVP to Brad Stevens. It's just a well-assembled team, man. And I don't feel like, I mean, I know, of course, there has to be an MVP player on the floor. So, of course, I get that to Jaylen Brown. But at the same time, I feel like it was just such a team effort, man. Nobody really stood out to me as far as they can't win without this guy. I feel like they could have won without every guy. If it was only one guy down, I feel like that team could have did it. They have too many guys who could have the scoring output at least in a defensive effort. Yeah, man, that team was just a better overall team for so many reasons. And the way they came together as far as the GM, and I'm giving that one to Brad Stevens.
I think I have to agree, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think I have to agree. Brown, he didn't necessarily have the numbers. Averaged 20.8 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5 assists per game. He did have a big 30-point performance in Game 3, which I felt like was the turnaround in that series. I think even though Tatum had the better numbers, I think Brown, if you watch the game, had the bigger impact on the game. Now I think he could have very could have gave it to Tatum, because outside of not shooting well, he did everything else well, which is, I think, a testament to how good he is. I think, which makes a difference between him and a guy like Kyrie. If Kai's shot isn't falling, you don't get much else from him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's definitely can be an issue, and I think that's one thing that Jason Tatum has learned, is that even if my shot isn't falling, I can still impact the game in other ways.
I think that was something that impacted not only Kyrie but Luka as well. I think there was times where, you know, we knew Luka could get the shot, but it was like, can he hold Tatum or Brown from getting their shot? And that's why I think we kind of fell into like the loop of watching that a lot, you know, because one of the biggest criticisms I think was game 4 or game 3, the first game they won in Dallas, game 3. Was about Luka just not being able to play defense. And to me personally, you've waited an awful long time to not play defense when we're in the finals. And it's kind of bad that you kind of in the finals get exposed kind of for your defense. We know you can score the bucket, but can you defend somebody? And that's what I think was the difference maker between Luka and like a Jaylen Brown, because Jaylen Brown, we know he can score, but he took that defensive role and he took it to heart and he made it personal. And when you make things personal like that type of thing, that's what takes you over the edge. Make that. He had a vendetta on not letting Luka get to where he wanted to be comfortable, and he was on his ass. And Luka clearly looked frustrated at times throughout this finals against the Celtics.
He looked frustrated against everybody in this playoff. He cried to the referees so much. I feel like he shut himself down when he do that. You know what I'm saying? More so than anybody else locking him down.
When you do it and you give a 4-on-5 break to somebody because you're still complaining at a ref, and you let the guy that just took it from you score, it is. Well, you could have guarded at least.
Because Luka can do what he do against anybody. The defense in this league isn't top tier to the point where I feel like we have to give Jaylen Brown his credit on the defensive end, but I don't want to overblow it like it was Scotty Guard magic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wasn't picking them up full court and like man oh man, just one-on-one, just, you know, locking Luka up. Luka was still getting his numbers for the most part. He cried his way out of that series.
But nobody else got their numbers. So it's just basically him. Gafford had like little performances here and there, lively.
My thing is, no one plays defense in this league.
I agree.
No one really does. So when we see something like Jaylen Brown playing the level of defense that he did, I don't feel like it was all-time defense. I feel like it was Luka taking himself out the game, worried about, you know, lack of foul calls and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. It's hard. I still give Jaylen Brown credit for winning MVP, and he did that. You know, I give him credit for that. But when I look at their averages, nothing stands out on the sheet of paper to me when I see guys averaging 23, 24 points a game, and it was okay. It was a good series.
But sometimes I think it's like we might sit back and look at the stat sheet at the end of those games, but seeing the impact of certain plays when they happen at certain times, or with like the deflating moments, like when Tatum comes down, shoots a 3, and then Jaylen Brown gets a steal, give it back to Tatum, he shoots another 3. Like it might just look like 26 and 24, but at the same time, that's deflating to go into the half. Now you're down 16 instead of 10. Like that's deflating. And I think they had a lot of deflating moments on Dallas, where Dallas would fight back to get into something, and then would just get deflated.
I feel like Boston was trying to lose again. I feel like if Boston played a team that was as decent as they were, just a few more pieces, Boston would have found a way to lose that. It was too many games, down too many stretches of the game. These dudes couldn't score.
Yeah.
They couldn't score. You got all these guys that can't score. That's nerves, and that's not being ready in the moment.
It was a lot of missed shots.
Just more ready than Dallas scored because they slowed them down. They played decent defense on that.
It was shots. They was just missing. That's all it was. It was a lot of missed shots throughout that whole series, because that's exactly the type of ball that Celtics run. They run with everybody, like we've alluded to every time. Everybody on the team can shoot threes. Yeah. Every single body, from the 5 to the 1, can shoot threes. Good at that. I'm not talking about like just decent. I'm talking about good. I'm talking about 6 for 10, like 7 for 10, like.
Where any given night, somebody.
Any given night, right. You know, so I was happy with that. You know?
What's next up, Hendo?
Snap. Shit, we can switch it around.
Oh, shit.
Years.
I got you, big one.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. I left my notes today, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these brothers go ahead and see if I can go up off the top. Appreciate it.
Haley Clark.
Y'all want to take it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So now we got we're gonna be moving on. Of course, we got to give an RIP to Willie Mays, who passed away. RIP to a great legend, Willie Mays, man. Here from Old Heads. Sorry to hear that, man. Now we're talking about the Boston Celtics. Can this team become a dynasty with how well they've been and how they dominated this postseason?
I think this is a team that has that type of potential because the only thing they can do is get better. And it seems like Boston was in a type of situation where their bench was actually doing very well too. And when your bench performs that as well as they did, giving good breaks to big guys like that, all you're gonna do is add more pieces in the offseason.
They gotta lose pieces too.
Well, okay, but I already think like pieces
They
like
starting five.
I think Al Horford. I think Al Horford might leave. He might retire.
Al Horford might be gone.
Right, but with Al Horford, you can pick up a Clint Capella. Capella's open for it right now. Or you can pick up an Andre Drummond.
Try some big drop off.
Or it is, or you can get an Andre Drummond, who is a big step up in rebound. Because he
shoot the ball.
No, he don't, but he's not going to be. Everybody knows that, though. When you pick up an Andre Drummond, you're not asking for shots, you're asking for domination on rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
But he just doesn't give them on offense what Al Horford did. Was
No.
So
Yep,
you got to bring your center out here, and not Jalen and Tatum can run in.
But by that time, hopefully Porzingis will be healthy, and you'll actually have a different weapon out there to help do that. Because at the 5, if Porzingis is at the center, and he takes that center all the way out, then that gives Clint Capella.
Porzingis, he needs other center help. Somebody
That's what I'm saying. That's why Clint Capella helps.
But Clint Capella don't shoot threes with Al Horford did. You need another guy to stretch the floor because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum ain't gonna be good with a center that's down there the whole time. They need a center to be out
It
there
ain't
so
too
they
many
can
of them
protect
you
the
gonna
basket.
find like that right now. That's not locked up. That's not locked up though.
You better take a Vuja check or something about it from the
No, we not letting that go.
I'm just saying,
We not
there are
letting that
guys
go.
out there that can kind of do that, and you need that. That's what that team needs specifically, because the second you throw a big center down there, Jalen and Jason are not getting to the basket the way they should have, because that big guy got the other center down there, so they can just switch over and affect shots at the basket. Horford bring your center out to the three-point line. Now that's a free ride down there.
I still think they still got enough potential though. I still even with some pieces and stuff, I think they can still figure it out. I think this will be more of like a 2-piece championship more than I can see them getting another championship. I just don't know about a dynasty quite yet. It depends how far the leadership goes and if this team stays together. But like I said, if we were able to see a healthy Porzingis perform on the defensive end and the offensive end like he did this year, that's going to be a team to really watch. But the question is, when was the last time we seen a healthy Porzingis?
Never. That's insane to actually think that he will be healthy for anyone for a season. That's not going to happen. And with the way that these teams go, you're going to have to pay somebody. And if you end up, you say they're locked in this year, but what about a few more years? The dynasty ain't just 2 years. So you got to keep these guys locked up. And then that's to say the competition around them don't get better. Joel Embiid ain't healthy. I'm banking on Joel Embiid to maybe play a healthier season than Porzingis. And that's all a guess, because with both of these guys is up in the air. But if you can do that, Joel Embiid can do that. You add a Paul George or somebody like that, that can take the Celtics right out like right away. The Miami Heat are always trying to take out big teams. You know, the Knicks are right at the door. You know, there's so many teams, or a few teams just in the East, not a West, is a gauntlet. And most of those teams that come out of there, in my opinion, will beat the Celtics if you're talking about the Nuggets. If you're talking about experienced teams like Golden State, if they can get one of the pieces somehow, look at y'all. One of the things, there's certain teams that I feel like Boston, when it comes to the pressure down the stretch of games, they gonna fold like lawn furniture, man. I'm telling you, they should have won the other year. They were better than Golden State. What happened? What happened? In the moment, they aren't that good. They still did that this year against the Dallas Mavericks, but they was playing against a crybaby who couldn't get his head in the game, but letting his head out of his ass long enough to get, to take care of business. That's not gonna happen again. There's too many teams coming out the West. Other guys are getting better. Teams keep reconfigurating, and this team at some point in time is going to lose at least 1 or 2 key players besides Al Horford. I'm talking about Derek White.
No, he's locked up.
He's locked in.
Derek White. How long is Derek White and Holiday locked
Like
up?
another 3-4 years.
I know Holiday, he just signed a 4 years.
So he got 3 more years left. White he just re-signed his shit. He has like another 4.
I think he got like at least 2 or 3.
That sounds amazing until somebody else say somebody over in Miami would demand a trade, and Bob say, "Oh, I want in on that," and then they get rid of 2 guys that was on their team. Because it don't matter if you locked up.
Don't really do a lot of trades like that though. They would have to get something from another team.
They picked up Isaiah Thomas, then picked up Kyrie Irving, then picked up Porzingis and Holiday and Derek White. Every year they're making like
And damn near everybody but one person gone. Because they weren't meant to be there like that. These guys, they'll take looks like that, but they know when them good quality looks just don't really pan out. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a look where people know the Celtics are maybe a piece or 2 away from locking something in. So right now, they're a landing destination for somebody who would want to win right now. Who might be like in a situation like a John Collins or something like that. John Collins, he's looking to get moved around as well too. He don't like his current situation. I'm just saying they're in a good situation though, because they're looking at a situation, and all you need is really, I'm not gonna act like what Al Horford does is light, but all you need is somebody who can somewhat get you 10 rebounds and 10 points. That's all you need, because that's what Al Horford was doing.
Man, I hear you. It's just when we throw around the word dynasty, to me it's like throwing around the word GOAT. You gotta prove that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? It's too hard. Any team that wins, we can say, oh, they're gonna be a dynasty. We said that about the Nuggets last year. We assumed the Nuggets were gonna beat everybody this year.
Miami.
And what did they do? They lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Which was a great team, so that's not under.
They had one good year. How are they great? They were good last year.
I thought they were great.
They played some great defense.
We watched the team literally get better year by year.
So they not
we watch them get together. Every year they get better.
So do you think Luka like great? Because he don't play defense. Luka don't play defense. So is he great?
I mean,
he don't do one thing basketball.
That's
like Minnesota. They don't play defense. They don't
like
play offense. They play
James like Harden, just like when we label.
So is he great? I don't think so.
We label this. No. We label him just like this when it comes to situations like this. James Harden is the best ISO baller that we know. When it comes to ISO ball, James Harden has to be like top 3.
He was never that to me.
He's always been top 3 to me. ISO ball, just one-on-one ball. Harden get by you. He'd have his way. He just doesn't play good team ball, and that's this problem. Because when it comes down to people in the playoffs that play team ball, Harden disintegrates. He goes away because he just settles for weak shots. But if it was just him one-on-one, he's cooking them. He's cooking them. But that's why I put this guy in a similar category, because Luka's the same thing. You can't really guard Luka one-on-one, but Luka not really gonna guard you. That's all. You know, it's a vice versa.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They both got that same style.
Right.
That's why I be saying that. Like, I feel like Luka can only win a championship and be the best player on the team and win the championship, but nobody in this league plays defense, so it's hard for me to fault his defensive deficiencies when ain't nobody playing defense.
And I think
Steph Curry won a couple years ago. He wasn't playing awesome defense.
No, he doesn't play awesome defense. He just scores a lot. There's just certain guys that just score. And we have this time of session in the history of basketball where defense is really kind of overshadowed sometimes if you can shoot a good 3 ball, or if you can just have high volume scoring. High volume. It doesn't matter sometimes about 3, but the 3's usually always included. But as long as you can score at high volumes, which we get a lot, Tatum's, Anthony Edwards, LeBron's, Joker, guys who are just putting up big numbers in and out. Giannis, guys who just stay putting on big numbers, but everybody's not putting up like 4 blocks, 3 steals and stuff. So we're looking at an increase in a lot of points, but not a lot of defense. The big back off that. So when we see guys come out and play defense like Anthony Edwards, who's giving it all out on the defense, yeah, I'm going to say that they had a better year this year because I watched a guy who only focused on scoring become a defender in front of me, a better defender.
I'm not too sure how good or how bright a move that was either to play all that defense. That boy got tired as hell.
That was the number one defense, though.
Just
Number one defense in the NBA. Number one defense in the NBA. That had something to do with him.
And he couldn't score because he was tired.
I mean,
That
that team
team
playing
needed him to
defense, though. You got to find some other. There's not too many other high volume scorers. Once Carl Anthony shoots his way out of the circle, there's who you got, Rudy G. Right. All right then. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they need another score.
That's what that boy should say. His energy is trying to score the ball. Ain't nobody else going to give us no way. He ain't locked down nobody.
No, I like that man though. I think definitely one of the better two-way players in the league. Gotta sit here and talk about, of course, like and subscribe, man. Don't be dusty. Like and subscribe, man. Old Head Sports Podcast. Happy Juneteenth edition, man. We're down here, Logan Middle High School, man. Come check us out, man. We sign autographs. We told y'all we had 200 and something people, man. We sign autographs, man.
Thanks to y'all, man. Thanks to y'all.
But anyway, man, down here in Logan Middle, man, come check us out, man. Anyway, we got to talk about Caitlin Clark. She had a big game, 23 points, like 8 rebounds, 9 assists, almost had a triple-double. Do you guys think she should be an all-star this year?
Now I want to have to go back to this man's conversation last week about the USA team. I feel like she should be on the USA team before the All-Star team. All-Stars, you really gotta deserve that All-Star. Those matter. That USA team don't matter as much as All-Stars because at the end of the day, at the end of your career, they're gonna be like, okay, 11-time All-Star. Well, that's an accolade. To me, the USA team is more of an accomplishment as opposed to an accolade. Like you taking away from it. It's in people's contracts to be an all-star. If you make an all-star team, get this amount of money, you literally taking food out of people's kids' mouths, and you just go home the team like that. I mean, the USA team, to me, that was just about publicity, and if the rest of the team can win, throw on there just to build the game internationally. But if I can understand the argument for her not being on that team, I definitely understand the argument for her not being an all-star. If you don't, you got to work your way low. And if it's another 14, how many of all-stars there? If it's another 14 women that's better than her right now, she cannot be on that team. That's what I see. Taking the spot.
You know, that's actually interesting because when you think about it, when you talk about careers, they'll say Shaquille O'Neal, 14-time All-Star, 10-time, however.
LeBron, 13, 14.
2-time gold medalist. A lot of times, that's one of the last things they get to. Yep. They'll actually even talk about the
other awards.
They'll actually even talk about the All-Star Game MVPs or the Deep Boards or MVPs in general before you talk about the medals. Good, how y'all doing, man?
Brad Paff, state senator.
Thank you. How you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hello, sir. How are you? Michael Vick.
It's all good. Appreciate it.
Any Republican?
No, I think so.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Can't get no government support. No.
Anyway, but yeah, how y'all feel about that? How you feel? How you feel?
Shit. If Victor didn't make it to the All-Star game on the All-Star, he definitely not making it.
Who?
Victor Wembanyama? Oh, he didn't make it to the All-Star game. He made it to the Rising Stars game. Just like she should. She gonna make it to the Rising Stars or whatever it is. But definitely not an All-Star performance as such right now. Now, if she can take this Indiana Fever team and take them to the playoffs with grace, then we might be able to talk about something. But that's not gonna happen to the end of the year, so we ain't gonna be talking to that. So nah, hell no, you're not ready. Just because you had a few good games and y'all still got a losing record, I believe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People who make the All-Star game, they don't have losing records usually. It's very rare that we seen them guys. No, they don't. When Giannis go there, he ain't got a losing record. When LeBron go there, he ain't got. When Paul George go there, he ain't got a losing record. When Tatum go there, he ain't got. When Embiid there, it's not a losing record. When Jimmy there,
it's always something.
No, it's not. Them motherfuckers are the honorable mention niggas. that come off when Damian Lillard can't make it or something. Then you bring, all right, man, we got OJ Musket. He can come in, you know, he off the Pistons. He average. No, but normally when you
John Wall made it plenty of times
because he was the best player on that team, just like Iverson made it. And it's very rare when you see all that. But I don't think she can make that category because they still really not a whole team. And just because she's had a couple of games, I mean under 10, of showcasing maybe what she can do, that's not good enough to me to make an all-star. That's not good enough to make an all-star level. Those ladies are over there working for that, and they've been over there grinding. There's far other ladies out there that have better accolades than Caitlin Clark do right now. She shoots that three ball very well, but she definitely has to work on some things, and that's not all-star shit.
She should be an all-star in my opinion. I think from a numbers standpoint, she's one of the only 2 players in the league averaging, I think, 16, 5, and 5. Okay. I mean, so her shoot isn't phenomenal, but neither is Angel Reese shoot. And I think Angel Reese is a borderline all-star.
But she's leading the league in rebounds and blocks. There's a big difference.
No, she's
Caitlin
not
Clark,
leading the league in blocks.
or
She's not even
rebounds.
up there.
She's leading the league in rebounds.
No,
I don't know if Caitlin Clark's even leading the league in points right now.
No, she's not.
That's what I'm saying. Tell me something she leading the league in, and then we can talk about all-star stuff. That's what all-stars. Viewership, that's it. All-stars do all-star stuff. I should be able to tell you something she's leading the league in. 3-point shots.
That's not true.
No, I'm just saying these are criteria when people think of all-stars. I'm just saying. Then what's the point of an all-star? You losing? You have a losing record. You're not leading the league in no points. You're not like AI. You're not leading the league in no assists. You're not leading the league in no rebounds.
15. Give you 15, 5, and 5.
And the WNBA, the ranking of that's still 21st.
There's one other person doing that, and she's a rookie. I mean, so we can like, and I know you like Caitlin. No, we're actually doing a podcast right now. You guys like sports?
I'm not too much. I skateboard.
Oh, I feel.
Like the shirt, though, man.
Yeah, that's what
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I think, like I said, I definitely think Caitlin Clark should definitely be an all-star. Maybe an alternate, but I think with the numbers she's putting up, I think, yeah, she should be an all-star. Now, USA basketball team, I think, no, I don't think it's necessarily 12 I would say no, she's not one of the 12 best players in the league, but to say she's not one of the top 24, just from a straight numbers perspective, and that female team is starting to play better, yeah, I think you go on that team.
I mean, I just wasn't sure how many people ahead of her there were.
24.
But like I said, I didn't
It'd be
know
23.
23 of it. Yeah, she's the 24. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, so yeah.
That's all I said. You not.
Yeah, so we saying the same thing. I actually said 25th.
I just don't think she's put up enough accolades for it yet. She's doing some good things right now, but she's in a state where I have to see more. But like I said, every year we see All-Star Game snubs. This is not a new thing, so if y'all out there really think she should make the team, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Give us some feedback on the episode. But if you feel like she shouldn't be on there, shit, let me know. Hit me up on my page, man. See Hendo, man. Talk to me.
I ain't never mad at the rookie all-star she was. Because to me, it's like, man, she gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to wait. It's okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Time later on.
I just feel like I wanted, when Caitlin Clark goes to her first All-Star game, I want it to be a genuinely, no doubt about it, there's no way she couldn't have made it on here. She's doing the best of this, the best of this. I don't want it to be like, well, she's averaging 16, the team only has 8 wins. I don't want to hear it like that. Let this first year go by, let all them get a buzz, because otherwise we just putting her in spots because we feel she should be there, not because she's worked to be there, is what I'm saying. She's doing amazing things right now. I just think there's other ladies ahead of her that are been doing a little bit better in their career as a total that should have the right to do that. Because in order to put there, we got to snub out whoever made it last year. And there's some girls that made it last year that I don't know if she's better than right now at the current moment. Yeah, she averages 16, but they also play defense. Like we alluded to earlier. What's 16 points if you're not stopping the person in front of you? If you let them get 18 points, what's your 16 points? That's all. -2. So I just feel like we'll be forcing her into a position she may or may not be ready for next year. I think it's, you know what I'm saying, if she continues at this rate, there'll be no doubt. But give her a chance, you know.
We'll see. Switching gears real quick. Daniel Jeremiah said Caleb Williams will be the worst quarterback in the NFC North this year. Any truth to that? Jared Goff, we actually went to the conference finals last year and has been to the Super Bowl. You got Jordan Love.
There you go.
What's going on, fam?
Good, guys.
Good.
What's up, fellas? Thank you.
Hey, how you feel about what the fuck? How you feel about Caleb Williams, man?
You think he the worst quarterback in our division right now, now?
Daniel Jeremiah said that he'll be the worst quarterback in the NFC North.
I don't think so.
Who you think is worse?
You got Sam Darnold, you got Jared Goff, and Jordan Love.
I don't think we got a bad quarterback. I'll put it like that. It's gonna be equal. So he's up there with Goff.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I think he'll be good, Goff. I think he might be good. It might take 2 years. Might take 3 years.
Okay.
Honestly, the Bears on the right direction here, but
I think.
But remember who owns the Bears.
Right.
So there you go. That's all you got to say.
I think Sam Darnold probably has the most to prove out any quarterback in the division right now.
Yep.
Sam Darnold hasn't really done a whole lot in his whole career, like ever. But he also hasn't had the receiving core that he has with the Vikings. The Vikings, to me, have a top 10 receiving core with Addison, Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson over there. To me, and then you just added the running back, Aaron Jones, too.
Yep.
So to me, I believe he's coming into a very great situation, but I don't know if it's a better situation than what Caleb Williams is coming in for his first year, because he has arguably like 2 top 5 receivers, and then we have, I would say, another top 5, top 3 running back with Swift, whatever they want to consider him. So I think his transition might be a little easier because it's going to be fresh. Where with Sam Darnold, you kind of have to work over old mechanics that he had bad habits. You know, things that we know that he really can't do. Where Williams, we don't know what he can't do. We don't know, his ceiling is so high. But we kind of know, like, man, Sam doesn't really throw the best spiral. He's kind of suffered with the deep ball. You know, but he's still coming to a great situation.
Sam Darnold then, hands down.
Yeah, I would say he's he has the most to prove to me.
Worse than Sam Darnold, he's proven that he's the worst, it seems like already.
Yeah, but I think Jordan Love, I think he's on pace to have another good year. I don't see them really going down, but they really stay in-house, so it's going to really depend on how good his receivers treat him this year. If they treat him as good as they did last year, he's up there. But I think the best quarterback right now got to be Jared Goff in our division, because he's proven so much. He can throw the deep ball, he makes timely decisions. His passes are beautiful. He has a smooth weapon core over there. They're already coming back on what they did last year, looking to do better. I don't think they really lost a lot, you know. So
he threw for more yards last year than Buddy out of Green Bay, the rookie.
Yeah, because he had a longer preseason or after season, off season type stuff.
So when you say
throughout the playoffs,
Doing the playoffs, like 17 games.
when you say it's the division Detroit should lose for at least the next 2 years, I would say. You think so?
I would say they're going to be the team to look at. I'm going to say Detroit is the team to beat right now.
They've proven the most, this past year, and we're kind of going into things, with the same setup until we see what Caleb is all about. We see what Green Bay is doing. Until we see what Caleb is going to do in this league, is Detroit really kind of heading this division, in my opinion, with a close Green Bay right now.
Yeah.
I think, I like to say my take on this. I think people are being, Jared Goff is good when he doesn't have any pressure on him.
He's been to 2 Super Bowls. Got to be a little better than that. 2 Super Bowls?
Right. Right.
Which tells us that if the coach draw it up,
He can't make decisions under pressure and keep.
Yeah, he does. He gets fluttered.
At least Purdy can do that, but he is not known to do that.
Statistically, he's one of the worst quarterbacks under pressure.
who's the worst? Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's why he got the bag. He got one pick.
Curtis so bogus under pressure. So my whole thing is with that is, yes, Detroit has a great line, a great offensive line, if not the best. What happens if 1 or 2 of those guys miss? I think that's when you start to see the decline of Jared Goff. Caleb Williams, know he has improved in the NFL, but in college, that's the knock on him. Is when things do go bad, he gets better. So I feel like that it might not translate like he said right away, but I think by Thanksgiving, I think people will be saying, you want to know what? He is better than Fields. Okay, we see why this guy went number one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I would actually say Jordan Love, after seeing what he did in his last 8 games, then I would say Caleb Williams and then Jared Goff. That's just my opinion.
You got Caleb denied already before we played one NFL tonight.
Yeah, Caleb that guy.
Over a guy who missed the Super Bowl 2 times.
Bro,
Right.
How people were. I like that Tropic Thunder.
I like that. Awesome.
Appreciate it. Hey, you hoop, bro? Do you? Okay, if you ain't doing nothing, we're doing an old school. I gotta let you know too. Old school versus new school basketball game tomorrow at Powell Park. If you want to come out, bro, come support. Yep, right by Taco John's at 3 p.m., man. Yeah, come check us out, man. Appreciate it. Hey, follow us, Old Head Sports Podcast. Yeah, we're on YouTube and on Facebook, man. Check us out.
So I want to ask all three of you guys forecast for the division. We think win or loss record. I think the Bears will be third. They probably win 8 games, and Minnesota gonna take a dip. Then I think in Detroit probably win at least 12 games.
Oh yeah.
And then Packers gonna probably be like 9, 10.
I don't know. I gotta see what goes, what all transpires, because
You can't find
there's some games off record that is some games that can be had type stuff.
I see the schedule. Bears are very thorough in the schedule because they don't admit to do anything, but you know how they do in the playoffs. Whoever made the playoffs, Detroit gonna have one of the toughest schedules, top 5.
I see between 8 and 10,
Yeah.
11 possibly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we went through it game by game. There's at least 10 on there that I can see easily.
I feel like it depends on our start. Because I would really say, I think in the later half of the season, we gonna get better. I feel like Caleb will get more comfortable. The same way Green Bay did last year. I predicted that before that season started. I said, you're in love, the first couple games gonna be hard. He never threw NFL passes to any of these guys before. You give him 7 games half the season, you're gonna see a better, and I feel the same way with Caleb. Like, you get your reps and shit in practice, but game speed is something else. And it might be a rough start, but if we can get through that first half of the season with a few wins, I feel like we can finish strong, man. Mess around and have the second best record in the division.
I do too. Man, appreciate you rocking with us, man. Check us out tomorrow, bro, 3 p.m. We're gonna be at Powell Park, man. Now, how y'all feel, man? We do a little bit of everything, but a guy broke up with his girl over a Chris Brown pick. And I guess supposedly the same guy threw off his wedge and this and that. How do y'all feel about that?
Well, first off, we're not just talking about an average pick. This is a pick with Chris Brown that costs $1,000.
Hold on, before you finish. How would y'all feel if one of your baby mothers or baby moms or wife that you was with took that pick? Would you break up with them over that?
I'm not mad that she took the pick. I'm mad that she paid $1,000 to take the pick. That's what I'm mad about. I'm not gonna break up with you for no pictures. But if you pay $1,000 to a nigga that you can just send, it's cheaper to get his concert tickets. You can go pay $200 to get a concert, back up on the stage, and take a picture with him. You don't need to be. I mean, even if he was jump in, grab you, I don't care. But you paid $1,000 for that. I could have did that shit for $0. I ain't Chris Brown, but listen, I'm mad about the $1,000, man. Fuck all that, man. It's the motive behind it. Listen, motherfuckers be taking weird pics all the time with motherfuckers and shit. We done seen all types of crazy pictures we throw out our lives and all types of shit. Motherfuckers ain't break up for that. For $1,000, that's break up worthy, man. I could have got my car fixed. Okay. We could have paid rent with that. That's a band though. That's a whole month of rent. That's a band though. That's a band. I get a whole new transmission for that. And put it in. A band. I'm not doing it.
I feel like those are 1990 prices.
No, it's $1,000 to take a photo with them.
No, I'm talking about $1,000 for the transmission.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid.
I was talking about $1,000 for rent.
Yeah, that's where he at with it too. Shit.
I wish.
But look, me personally, I know mine's gonna come home, so I'm not too worried about the actual picture. I'm more worried about the principle of you paying $1,000 on top of you having to get these expensive ass Chris Brown tickets that probably cost you $350. So that's $1,350. That's a whole month of rent. I can't honor that.
Oh wow.
You can take the pick, no money. You ain't catching that extra band off us.
How you feel, Bill?
I'm serious. This is a real question. My bitch. You talking about some bitch I fucked before or my bitch?
Yo, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Quit playing. You ain't on none of that.
But you gonna call off the wedding? You gonna call off the whole wedding though?
I ain't the type to get married in the first place. Because straight up, I'm gonna tell you why. If a chick can go out and do something like that, a nigga like me would have seen it coming and wouldn't be no engagement.
But it's Chris Brown. The dude,
It's Chris Brown.
Dude legitimately said,
Ain't more important than Chris Brown in this house. And this,
no, chill out.
and that's why we ain't in the same house. And that's why we ain't in the same house.
But the whole thing
Straight up,
was,
okay, okay.
dude legitimately said when he said it, he thought it was a meet and greet because when it's listed, it's $1,000 for a meet and greet with Chris Brown. You pay $1,000. You go and talk, you take your photos. He said he thought it was gonna be some signing of autographs.
Hey, Shorty, let's get your ass on this.
He's listening to these, everything.
Yeah, actually, this is actually my
Let's
wife.
get your perspective on
Joy,
this.
come here.
You doing this? You in?
She busy.
You in?
Come here. It's
You
okay.
in? You all in now.
Busy. Remember the last question we asked?
How you doing? So we're gonna ask my wife.
This
So
is the
did
wife.
you hear about? No, this is my wife.
This is the
But
wife.
Chris Brown, he was doing a meet and greet, and this young man broke up with his wife
Exactly.
because his fiance paid $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. Now the picture was he was cuffing up boots.
Yeah, she was all on his lap. It was a bad
Was
thing.
he right for calling off the wedding?
They could have talked that out.
That's what I said.
That's petty.
I'm more mad about the $1,000.
I'm mad about $1,000.
That's what I'm
I
mad
need
about.
my money, but
Yeah, she all
This
right.
is all wrong, okay?
I'm mad about the $1,000. Look,
That's
you
what
gonna
I'm
take
saying.
pictures
I'm
of
gonna need
whatever.
my money back.
We can talk about the
But-
picture.
exactly.
It's also
Just bring it to her attention. I would appreciate no.
Right?
You ain't gotta go all off the deep end and cancel everything. Because
So-
at the end of the day, you're gonna still love her.
Okay.
I would hope motherfucking I did a picture with Chris Brown. That's worth $1,000 nowadays, honestly. So, obviously it is, because that's what they pay. I don't make the rules,
Would
they
you be
do.
mad if your man did that?
Took a picture of Chris Brown.
Would you break up with?
Ooh, that's a little speculative right there.
Because there were some dudes that had pictures there too. They was standing. I swear to God, bro. It's a meet.
But they won't get their ass grabbed.
No, they was standing next to the nigga. The one nigga did the Dragon Ball Z thing. They touched the fingers and
How was he
shit.
standing?
No, they was doing the little finger touch like this. I swear to God, I seen them up. No, like
This isn't a good enough
Dragon Ball
comparison.
Z. Where you touch fingers.
What
It's
if your
funny.
man was getting his ass grabbed up by some famous woman? Some famous woman he paid $1,000 to, and he getting his ass grabbed.
Okay, again, I'm gonna need my money.
Okay.
Oh, you can't pay $1,000.
That's why I said the
As I
band
said
don't too much.
again, I'm gonna need my money. Because a grand, I can't use the words that I have going on in my
You
head.
done tricked
at
off
the
my
moment.
money to take a picture with this man.
That's the best as I can say right there. And then again, I'm gonna draw his attention to that ain't right.
I'm trying to tell you, because it's not about the money. If you ask her the question the right way, she gonna say, no, I don't want my man getting his ass grabbed by Janet Jackson while he's taking a picture. Ask her the right question. Ask her if Alicia Keys or Joy Taylor can grab her man's ass for $1,000. I'm just saying, because no, it ain't about the damn money. It's
gonna
about
talk
the
this
damn
out.
principle.
I mean,
It's
this is
come
theirs
back to the house.
before
I
me.
mean, your
I
ass.
still want my money.
Yeah, but that's Janet Jackson though, man. Janet Cole, man. I don't know, man. It's Janet. There's only one Janet.
Is there
If I get married, my wife is the only person grabbing my ass.
I don't.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Is there any woman you would give your man a pass for? Like, you want to know what? I'm not even mad.
Not even
at you.
Beyonce? Not even the Queen Bee? Damn.
Oh, wow.
And cheating is cheating. I don't give a damn.
I'm questioning y'all right now. I feel like y'all
Just
trying
playing
to
devil
manipulate the
advocate. That's all.
conversation to get
We
what
play
y'all
devil
want.
advocate.
I'm just asking.
Oh yeah. And you the one that came up with
We
this
just playing
question.
devil's advocate. Thank you.
You came up with this question.
No, I did.
Okay.
It's on the phone.
Facebook came up with that question.
And then you brought your sweet wife over here and manipulate the shit out of her. This is horrible, man.
No, it is.
This is horrible.
That was all planned. Like and subscribe. CENDO on YouTube. CEEHENDO.
Right on
Also,
time.
Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast, man. Down here at Juneteenth, man. Little inside joke. Anyway, moving right along, man. First segment of the day. Well, for one, how do y'all feel about, I just found out, it's actually 2024. Should breakdancing be an Olympic sport?
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
Somebody got to tell me why.
I think, cause man, if you see what are all the other Olympic sports that we got, I kind of feel like breakdancing should be in there. Not everybody can do it, first and foremost, that's what an Olympic sport is, but the guys that can do it very well. And there's a lot of guys in every country that can breakdance
Is
and do
there
that.
another dancing Olympic
Yes,
sport? Which
yes.
one? What's a dancing Olympic sport? I didn't think dancing could be one.
Oh no, you could have, definitely.
Let you talk about synchronized swimming. Never seen it?
Yeah, but they swimming though. Like if niggas was swimming in breakdancing, then that'd be very impressive. Because first of all, if niggas
That's the
swimming,
Walking down the street. What's up, my brothers? What's going on with it?
But sailing is an Olympic thing.
What's going on,
Sailing.
man?
sailing.
How you doing?
Oh,
But sailing-
Mr. Reese Dudley.
What's going on,
What's going on, baby? Surfing is Olympic.
But these are not.
Hey, follow us
But it's not
on
dancing,
Facebook,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Old Head Sports Entertainment. Old Head Sports Entertainment Pod. Yeah. Follow us, man. I like them joints.
I mean, I feel like there's a type of things where we can expand. We do have other little dance and stuff out there. I just feel like it'd be something we do. Every country do it. It's just something that every country do. Break dance, and whether you're good at it, it's something that's dying that I just like to see come back. Really, you can judge it. There's not it like you can't be judged. You just have different guys from doing it. But it's not like I ain't seen people in Australia breakdancing. I ain't gonna lie and say that. It ain't like I seen little kids over in Japan breaking it down on the breakdance floor because they can. I mean, they really can.
Yeah.
So I think we should shake it up a little bit. The more type of events that we put in there, the more views it's gonna get. And I think if you added something like that, it'd be different views. We already know. But the Olympics is the type of thing that they suffer with certain views or certain things. And sometimes they don't get the right exposure. I remember a couple of Olympics people was like, what? A couple of the Winter Olympics people were like,
I feel like we be making a mockery out of this shit. I feel like we be making a mockery out of the Olympics if we just started throwing pop locking in there. You gotta do it all. He can really be real good with it.
but if he good with it, if he good with it,
He is the best in the world.
With a Memphis Jew, you know what I mean?
So you say yes?
I think we should give it a look, man. I ain't gonna qualify and jump in there. I think we should
It's
give it a
not.
look.
It's not a look. It's happening.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, he said so it's happening, right?
Yeah. 2024 is the first year they're doing
So
it.
my answer is no then.
No. Y'all let us know, should breakdancing be an Olympic sport? In short, for me, as Ronaldo Ray said, no. Anyway, moving right along. Your top 5 favorite summer Olympic sports, man. Top 5 favorite summer Olympic sports.
It's on
And
the
number
list.
5, what you got there?
This is the good one right here. My favorite ones, I'm gonna go with the easiest one. Not even basketball.
Give
The
us
dream
one.
team. I'm gonna go with the dream team.
So he
Maybe
said
go with
basketball.
Yeah, only when the good team go.
He said only when the good team going there.
A good team go play basketball. That's my
You
favorite.
guys like sports? You guys like sports?
I'm a theater kid.
Oh, you're a theater kid. Okay. If you guys get a chance, check us out. We're shooting a podcast right now, a sports podcast.
Okay.
Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Check us out, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. Happy Juneteenth.
I think number 5.
Basketball. Okay. Easy. Okay. What you got, baby? What you got here though? Number 5.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Boxing.
Oh.
Chill. Get too much
I
exposed.
like that. I like that boxing. I think for me, a lot of people don't know I love synchronized swimming. Yeah, I really like synchronized swimming. I think it was because of the summertime when nothing else. My grandma be mad because she'd call them stories. What is they really called? Soap operas. Yeah, but she would say my stories ain't on. And in the summertime, the Olympics came on when nothing else be on. So I got it. It's either watch this or watch, something else that my grandma watched. So I was like, I sit here and watch sports. And yeah, I like synchronized. Whenever I can watch it, I like synchronized swimming at number 5.
This conversation got very weird. And you knew it. That's why you started smiling during your answer.
What's your phobia? I gotta know what your phobia is.
Oh Lord. Hey, you got flow. But I got hold on, what was go ahead. I was just thinking that answer just threw me off. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for the synchronized swimming from a grown man.
It's true.
A black one at that. It's just weird.
I like synchronized swimming. I got it in with the Wisconsin Dells.
I was just gonna say, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's an awesome picture.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I fuck with the track.
Track?
Yeah, Shakara Richardson, what's her name?
Yeah.
The fast chick with the long ass nail. I fuck with the people. It's not really about the games, it's not really messing around with all those games, but the people will bring attention, make you start watching. Like if Michael Phelps is swimming, you know what I'm saying, you missing history. You know what I'm saying? If Richardson is running, you might be missing history. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain people, Carl Lewis, you know what I'm saying, just then Jesse Owens. It's just certain people where it's like, okay, it's time to tune in. The dog is running. The dog is running.
Agreed. And who got number 4?
Skateboarding.
Ooh. I think personally I like the X Games.
I do. I'm a huge X Games fan. I watch all that from BMX to, you know what I'm saying, hell, to even trikes they literally doing. So I really like that. It takes a certain type of talented person. Me personally, I know I didn't have the ankle support to do any of that type of shit, so I really respect anybody who can. So.
How you doing? Good.
Number 3 for you?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. What's going on, man? What's good? Good. Good with y'all, man. Good. How you doing?
Good, man.
If you're not doing that, man, bring the kids out. We're doing our third old school versus new school basketball game tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Powell Park. Yeah.
We'll be doing that.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
Fluffy, I get out there.
What you say your number?
Number 4 for me, I had to go with diving.
Diving.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah, I love diving. I love diving.
Are you athletes?
No, man, we're doing a sports podcast. No, you're fine. You're fine. You guys like sports?
Some, yeah.
Packer fans?
Yes.
Hey, go Pack, go. Yes, they do. Follow us, Old Head Sports Podcast.
You said diving. 3 for you?
It's a tier right here.
3 for you?
I see.
What's the 3rd?
Everything's throwing me off, man. I don't know no more. I don't know nothing. I like Skittles.
Yeah, I like Skittles. All right, man. Coming in number 3 for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and
The javelin.
man. Shit, that's not even a summer sport, man.
Really?
So
Number 3, who you got?
I got volleyball, man. I always like watching summer volleyball. Whether it's the 2s or the 3s or the 4s, I like watching them all.
Yeah, the girls,
Yeah, that's it. I don't mind. Shit, I ain't watch the dudes do it, so I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. That should be interesting. Yeah, that's mine.
Volleyball. Who you got, Bill?
I'm thinking y'all, man.
He
Shit.
said volleyball.
You got volleyball?
I like to dive. I'm gonna go diving at that spot. No, I'm gonna go volleyball at that spot. I might need to double, yeah. I might need to dive later. I like diving better than volleyball.
Okay.
After that,
For me, I think I actually had to go with, I had it written down. Archery. Yeah, that's hard. Archery.
I don't know where to go from here. I really don't.
Archer, he gotta take a left.
I don't know where to go.
Where's the
Where's
food?
the food? Where's the food?
So I guess it's 2 on you, though.
I ain't got
It's
no
2
more,
on
bro.
you.
I ain't got no more, man.
Yeah,
I'm out.
you bought?
I'm out.
All right, 2.
I don't know what
2, I'm gonna put up just
How you doing, sir?
just
Good.
athletics.
Do I get my face on a Wheaties box? Is that
No,
what
sir. We're shooting a podcast right now.
Huh?
We're doing a sports podcast right now.
Oh, you are. I'm sorry. to
No, you're fine. You like sports?
Yeah.
What's your team?
The Packers.
Packers, of course.
The Brewers.
Who's better? Who would you say? Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre? You can only take one QB1.
I would probably take Brett.
Gotcha.
Simply because his attitude is a little different. Not that he wasn't arrogant, it's just a little different.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha, I gotcha.
Oh yeah.
But I would take either one.
Absolutely.
Push came to shove.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with the old heads?
How you doing,
I'm
man?
good. How are you?
Good.
What y'all doing?
We shooting a podcast right now.
Oh, you are? You gonna be part of it? I don't know what I'm gonna say. What's it about?
We're talking about our 5 favorite Olympic sports right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Can he be part of it?
Sure.
Go ahead. Okay.
What's your top 5 favorite
What's your
Olympic
top
sports?
5 favorite Olympic sport? Summer Olympics. Because you got the Winter Olympics and then you got the Summer Olympics. It's 2 different kinds. So it's different sports.
So like the sports would consist to be like track and field, boxing,
You only gotta give us
volleyball.
one. You don't have to say all this. I don't know a whole bunch of events.
I kind of like boxing.
Okay.
Badminton, so they be track and field.
Track and field. That's dope. Okay.
Tell them your favorite though.
If I had to pick a favorite, probably track.
Track. Okay. You got a favorite track star? No.
They just like watching them run, just like me. Ain't no favorite. I just like seeing them run.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up.
Are y'all locked?
Yeah. It's all right. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
So I say my second one is probably like track and field too, man. You know, nothing's like watching a 4x4, the 40-yard dash. You know, sometimes I even watch the shot put and the javelin too, or the long jump and the high jump. I both like watching too. So I watch hurdles when I get bored too. So I say overall just track and field be my second.
I'm gonna go boxing, man. Because I really like boxing.
Do you?
Yeah, I like boxing, so I'm gonna go with the boxing. But I ain't gonna lie though, I really don't even rock with the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and make that clear right now. Let's get this clear right now. I feel like Chef Ramsay. Let's get this clear. You perfectly make that statement. That's what he always say, right? Look, whenever he say that, he about to compliment you. Let's make this clear. Let's get this clear. Yeah, you did that steak perfect. No, but yeah, I don't really mess around with the Olympics like that, man. But there's only a few sports that I really rock with outside the Olympics that make me have to mess with the Olympics. Well, boxing and basketball. I'm gonna watch that either way it goes.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. Me personally, hi. I love that. Who you got?
Number one?
I my number 2 there.
I don't think so.
I don't know what it's called, but
That's a problem already.
I think it's when I don't think it's esprit. I don't think that's the word. But it's when they're doing track. It's track and field, but it's a specific sport. It's a hurdle, but when they're hurdling over the water.
I know what you're
You know what I'm talking
I just
about?
can't think of the name of it.
It's crazy.
It
dog.
is.
It's
wild.
like
That's a sport.
it's a sport. When I give my,
You know what it is? It's problematic is what it is. If y'all can't remember the name of it,
Y'all too, this is
So basically, if y'all out there watching, man, let us. If you know what it is, let us know what it is. But
yeah,
basically,
can y'all tell us what we talking about?
yeah, because it's like when you run in hurdles, but before you get to the hurdle, it's a little space and it's filled up with water.
So you gotta jump over that and
the hurdle.
It's like a long jump, high jump.
Bro, I can't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just can't think of the fucking name.
Because they even had, the only reason why I know about it is because on Nintendo, when you had I had track and field Nintendo, and it was one of the sports that was on track and field Nintendo. Yeah, somebody know what it is, man. About this shit.
All I know is my number one is basketball, because that's the main reason I've ever tuned into the Olympics off back, unless it was figure skating or something like that.
I wasn't going in order. Basketball was definitely my number one. I wasn't going in order.
Basketball, that was too easy for me. Believe it or not, probably my favorite Olympic sport. Y'all probably like stop capping. Water polo.
So I can see it.
Water polo.
He was at home.
Somebody for some help.
He was on home with the little cap and the tub. Talking, Marco.
I like
Joey was in another room talking, Polo. Fast.
But yeah, I had to go with water polo. I mean, basketball was way too easy. That's a given.
Yeah,
so
that's
for me,
easy.
as far as like a sport that I would like seriously like sit down and watch, like water polo. One of them things, just being at my grandma's house, nothing else to watch, and then the Olympics come on at weird time. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's literally nothing else to watch. So I'm just sitting here watching this. So yeah, water polo for me, man. I like that, man. It was a good topic. Second one of the day. Name 5 athletes that should have awards named after them.
How the hell Michael Jordan got an award named after him?
What would it be for?
It does. That's the MVP.
Yeah.
League. So Michael Jordan. NBA. They changed it.
Okay.
That's how you got the clutch award. What's up, little man?
That's Buzz Rippleton. Buzz Rippleton. So who kicking this off? Number 5, Draymond Green, Technical Foul Award. Ain't nowhere in hell we ain't named the award for the most tax in one season.
This is what you mean by think outside the box, huh? This is what you trying to tell me I should be thinking
Listen. There gotta be an accolade, man. 'Cause somebody doing it every year, man. I don't know who gets the most tax, but I know it's him.
So I'm supposed to
most tax in a single season. Draymond Green Award.
Should that be Rasheed Wallace's award to lose?
See, back in the day, but that's what we got. That's old. That's passe. We doing new stuff. We got the Clutch Award. We got the Clutch Award out here.
Dennis Rodman did his best. He'd be shirtless by the
No.
time he left the club.
No. But right now, Dennis Green or the Draymond Green trophy goes to Dylan Brooks. He'd be the first recipient. Like, we gotta give it to you.
Who gonna get the first? Who gonna get the first Draymond Green award? Draymond Green.
He gonna win it the first
dynasty. He wins every year.
Back to back years.
Nobody does that.
Yeah, but yeah, I got the Draymond Green award for the most tax in a single season.
I like that.
Yep.
For me, what's going on, fam?
What y'all old heads over here promoting?
We over here shooting right now.
Oh, y'all got a podcast going. What's good? Y'all live right now? What's up? Jump in the podcast. Oh, I was already up in there.
Hey, if you ain't doing that tomorrow, we're doing the game at Powell Park at 3 p.m.
That's what Shondell said. He said 2 p.m. though.
No, it's 3 p.m.
I ain't gonna be hooping. I don't think I'm hooping. You hooping? You bringing the dusty shoes up? You hooping? You hooping?
No, I'm
Bring that dusty out.
You the old head team now, right? I'll probably stop too as long as I ain't.
Yeah, stop too.
Yeah.
Those ain't coming to the Wi-Fi.
At number 5 for me, actually I went with you play all 82 games, the AC Green Award.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
AC
that.
Green Award. If you play all, you should
I got
get
something similar to that. I like that.
all 82 games. You get some type of award, an AC Green Award. Play all 82 games.
I like that. I like the Cal Ripken Award than baseball.
I like that.
How you doing?
I like that.
Good.
I like that.
Like a motherfucker. I always play.
I like that. So we on number 4?
Number 4, what you got?
Either the Ray Allen or the Steph Curry Award, most three-pointers made per season. The reason I put Ray up there and have the hyphen put Curry is because I don't know at the end of dog season who will have the most threes. I'm pretty sure Curry's like right there, but I don't know if he beat Ray. I think he did beat Ray, and they gave him his trophies because it was Ray and Reggie Miller that were there, and they gave him his trophies and stuff. What's going on there, man? It's a podcast.
No, you good, man.
Good, nigga. But yeah, I think most three-pointers made this season should be an accolade that we have to recognize coming up. It's a new thing. That's why I feel like it's a new award that should put out.
Okay. You got your number 2?
No, that was my number. That was my number 12. What's yours?
Did Cal Ripken have an award already? Oh, we got the Iron Man award. Is that an award?
I don't know if that's never
Right. He said Cal though. I like that though.
I like Cal. I'd go with the Gary Payton award, most steals in the season.
I like that.
I'd go with Gary.
Gary Payton?
Yeah, most steals. Yeah. I like that.
Actually, I went with a different sport. I went with boxing. And I went with the Mike Tyson award, the most knockouts. The most knockouts in a year. Okay. That would be the Mike Tyson award.
I think for my number 3, I went for the Jamal Crawford Award. That's 6 man. I feel like if we ever talk about any 6 man, he's the first dude that.
They got 6 man.
But they don't have a name on it. Who's the name on it?
John Hamilton.
John Hamilton. All right, well, we're going to put Jamal Crawford right next to him. Okay. I didn't know there was a name on it. My bad. I just thought it was a 6 man.
My bad. I think me too.
We don't need more in my.
That's why I did that. A number 4 for me. I went with 3. A number 3 for me. I went with the Dodge. Yeah, break that up. My fault, y'all had to bear with me. I left my phone by mistake.
Kenny, most of them was just felt when I was in there.
Snap. Edit that out.
Please edit that out.
Yeah. But I think we just gonna go. We go on to number 2.
Hey man, what y'all doing? What y'all got set up?
Shit, we just running. That's Nip.
No, I'm saying who made it though?
We bought that. He bought that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we purchased that.
Oh, y'all long too. What y'all got like what?
We run a podcast.
Twitch. Yeah, Twitch where the money at. That's what I be hearing.
That's what we're trying to.
They said they just now came up with some shit for like DJs, like we won't get copyrighted on that stuff. So I'm finna hop on that myself.
You're gonna be wrong.
All I know Twitch is for gaming. I don't be gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do everything though. You go on there.
It's growing. It's definitely growing.
You can definitely read books on that.
Right, it's like live, basically. Yeah, right, yeah. That's what's up though. I'm gonna catch up with y'all.
For sure. Appreciate it. But I think we just gonna move on to number 2 for a minute. Yeah, you know the old school. I think we should have the rebounding award. Dennis Rodman, rebounding award. Most rebounds in a single season. I think we should make that one. What's your number 3?
At number 3, I went with the Bill Walton Award.
I like that.
Best college player instead of Naismith. I feel like that's much respect to Naismith. I feel like that's a little outdated. Let's pay homage to the late great Bill Walton. The Bill Walton Award, the best college player, the best college basketball player. Bill Walton.
I'm gonna go with the Ricky. This award to Ricky. Most stolen bases in Major League Baseball. Ricky, over the age, the Ricky.
I like that. I like that.
I
gave up my number 2 already with the Dennis Rodman Award, so I'm just go ahead and do my number 1. I think we should have the LeBron Award of longevity, playing over 15 or 14 seasons. Get an award for that, man. To me, that's an accolade, man.
Look what I got.
Anything over,
just got here 2 months ago.
Anything over 12 to me should be an accolade. It's a lot. 12 years in a professional sport.
Knee replacement. I got here 2 days later.
I mean,
I'm on a walker walking down the sidewalk.
I mean, a starter for that long.
They're best friends. They love each other.
Good.
How old's yours
Then
now?
it's gonna be niggas like, oh man, I could have started a couple games in that 1 year, but y'all screwed me. And I showed me my accolades.
But that's just like, them saying that you got to play 60 games in order to get an award, though, too. So now with that rule in effect, too, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have guys playing a little bit longer. So I think we should have a longevity award. And I think the guy that we've personally seen do it the longest is LeBron.
I like the longevity award and the 82-game award.
Yeah.
Because the more games you play, man, the more your stats count, man. You got to beat it.
For me, actually, I went with number 2. I went for the Cynthia Cooper Award. That's the MVP, the WNBA MVP. Should be the Cynthia Cooper Award. She was actually 3-time MVP of the WNBA. And then I will also have to go with my number 1 award. Excuse me, I just forgot that fast. What the hell, brother? It was a good one too.
NOG Award. Best leaders, most leaders in one consecutive.
You keep throwing that word out there. It's weird.
That leader? That leader?
The leader. Like if you were to say A, it'd be different.
No, the leader.
We all leaders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the leader of the leaders is the leader.
Who is that? LeBron James?
No, I'm saying.
JJ Redick? Who's the leader of all leaders?
No.
Pat Riley's the only nigga that was a black man. Okay.
Jerry West Award. Jerry West Award. No, Executive of the Year. Executive of the Year should be named Jerry West Award.
Yeah, grass. You know, definitely should have got that.
I definitely understand that one. I respect
Whimper.
Oh my God, too much tea?
Too much. That's definitely. That was a little too much. 10 questions, man, this week. Start, bench, cut. This is going to be interesting. At number 10, start, bench, cut. Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett. Start, bench, cut.
Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Charles Barkley. I'm starting KG. I'm benching Karl Malone, and I'm cutting Charles Barkley.
I gotta start KG. I really want to start Barkley. I gotta start KG. Bench Barkley. Yeah, Carl gotta go. Yeah, that's fucked up. That was a bad game. We didn't have a good choice here. We had to cut something.
I didn't realize today, I think Carl has 3 first team, all defensive teams.
Yep. Yeah, he still was shoving the ball. He couldn't put the ball in front of him.
Quick hands.
Yep.
That's kind of why I put him up there. That's the reason why I would say
Yeah, because Barkley ain't been no damn defense.
No.
You make it look good. You know, you get right position and everything. But right past this thing.
Yep.
I just don't like Carl.
Karl Malone actually has more rebounds, too, believe it or not.
I just don't like him.
You don't like Karl
I
Malone?
don't want him in my locker room. I don't want him on my imaginary team.
Really?
I don't want him on even my imaginary team. Though.
Damn, that's tough.
Not even on my imaginary team.
Why? What don't you like about Karl Malone?
He played with the Utah Jazz. It's like the most boring place in the world. That was first of all. And then when I was a kid, I didn't like pick and roll. I thought that shit was boring. You know what I'm saying? I thought him and his white homeboys was playing a boring version of basketball. I thought they was playing a horrible playing the basketball.
Okay, that's fair. At number 9, well, for me, I think I would have to start Garnett. Barkley, I felt like was a more all-around player on the offensive end, but you figure Karl could pretty much pass, and then he could also score. Barkley was a better ball handler.
I felt like Karl had a better shot than Barkley did, though. That's the only thing. I just don't remember Charles Barkley having a consistent jumper that he gave him. I feel like Karl could get at least back to the basket and get a hook shot.
Barkley jumper started to become consistent when he came with Phoenix.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if it's a pressure shot, I want Charles shooting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think Karl Malone's, that baseline jump shot was money.
Yeah. See, I gotta go with star creation. I got stuff with KG. I gotta put Malone on the bench, and on my bench, and I gotta cut Barkley. Sad enough. Them three first team defensive teams really did it for me.
Makes a difference. That's great.
At number 9, for me, I went with start, bench, cut. Klay Thompson, Manu Ginobili, and Mitch Richmond.
Ah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go off what I know right now. I like Mitch Richmond. Damn, I'm on the start. Who was the second dude?
Klay, Manu, and Mitch Richmond.
I'm starting Manu, I'm benching Klay, and I'm cutting Mitch Richmond. Mitch Richmond was an amazing motherfucking player, though. The only reason I'm cutting is because Klay has an amazing three-point shot. Manu makes my first team as a starter because he plays both sides of the floor very well, and that's what I respect more than anything.
Man, I got to start Mitch Richmond. I'm benching. I'm cutting the shit out of Clay.
You cut Clay? Clay now or old Clay?
What's going on? Oh wow, old Clay. Give me Clay with all the muscle tonight, with all the jump shit. I gotta cut him just because those other dudes do way too much on the floor.
Yeah.
Now if
I
you tell
can
me
feel that.
what team you put them on, then maybe. Now if you tell me what team you put them on, then maybe Clay can fit certain motherfuckers better. You know what I'm saying? Certain teams better because you'll need to shoot to space the floor. And if I don't know what team it is, I'm just going with the better overall players. I'm going Mitch Richmond. I'm gonna take
So who you start?
Mitch Richmond.
You start, Mitch?
Oh yeah, he give me 30.
Okay.
He better give you at least
Who you
27.
cutting?
I'm cutting Clay.
Oh, over Manu?
Yeah. I feel like Claire's a better, Manu's a better overall baller. And Manu can hit threes if left open, so.
Okay.
He ain't Clay.
Okay. I'm gonna start Mitch. We're doing our podcast. No, you good. You good. You like the Bears, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we good then. You good. No, you good.
I was wondering like about these drones.
Oh, everybody was saying, I got that in the Dales. I had that in I just have it hanging in our basement when we shoot.
So y'all podcast is live like right now?
So I would personally have to go with I'm starting Mitch Richmond, I'm cutting Clay, and I'll put Manu on the bench. Just off the strength, I feel like Manu can play make. And that's something Clay can't do. Yes, Clay is the best.
Play basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your name?
Chris.
Yeah, Gerald.
Yeah, remember? He wasn't no good.
He played football on the basketball court. You are a football player, so that's your
Yes, I am.
middle linebacker.
Johnny Knox in the prime. He's right.
Maybe DDs or something.
I'm small for it.
You a fucking
At number 8, Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard, Grant Hill. Start bench cut.
Grant Hill who?
Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard, Grant Hill. Start bench cut.
I'm starting Scotty.
This is all in that prime.
I'm starting Scotty. I'm benching Kawhi and I'm cutting Grant.
So they all gonna be healthy then?
Yeah.
Huh?
They all healthy?
Yep.
Yeah, they all in their prime.
Because I'm about to say it's gonna be easy to cut Kawhi. Nigga be hurt anyway. But if they all healthy,
I know it's not fair.
it's not. If they all healthy.
Yeah. When I say healthy, I mean that prime Pippen was the year, that first year Jordan left. When he finished third in MVP.
Oh my God. Because I love Bill in this game. I'm starting Kawhi Leonard. And then I'm going, oh man, this is hard.
You doing the debate, man.
I'm starting Kawhi
I'm going to
Leonard.
debate some shit, man. First of all,
Hold on, that's the main camera.
Hey, look, so first of all, was Boston colder than Dallas, or did Dallas just not? Did they just have a couple bad games? That's what I want to know first.
Dallas
all you Michael Jordan loving
Dallas
1993 Chicago Bulls. You can't let it go.
Six
Have it
ring
go.
ass niggas with the 15
Not letting it go.
You don't even give a fuck. It's to the point now. Jordan fans don't even give a fuck. They wouldn't admit it. We ain't been shit since. We ain't been shit.
Boston did what they did because they just had a better team, man.
Yeah, way too.
They team was deeper. The reason the Mavs show up because they always got to look for somebody for scoring or defense. If they still looking for somebody for defense, they still looking.
Right.
They don't know where it is.
Right.
I mean, Luka can give you 40 or 50 points, but if he can't defend nobody and they get 60 up on him, like, what's the point?
Right.
And then you don't know what Kyrie might do. If Kyrie not scoring, what Kyrie do?
Uncle Drew going for 30 every game.
If he can get to that shot, but they held him under that.
You know what fucked Dallas up? Luka doing this.
Too much dribbling.
Soon as Kyrie go down, do something nasty, the momentum come down, PJ Washington corner three, Luka come down the next play,
dribble
the whole fucking shot clock out.
You right?
She's out back.
So you had your cut. Who'd you cut?
Okay. probably
You say
I cut Scotty, bro.
you cut Scotty? So you start Kawhi, benching Grant Hill, and you cut Scotty?
Yep.
Damn, that's deep.
Wait, say it again?
Rackets mode.
So we had start, bench, and cut. Scotty, Ginobili, what's Scotty? Scotty, Kawhi, and Grant Hill. Start, bench, cut.
Well, we know we starting Kawhi. I said Ginobili and who?
No,
It's Kawhi,
Scottie Pippen,
Kawhi,
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Can't get rid of Grant Hill.
You said you're not getting rid of
Hell no.
So you
Before
started
that
Kawhi,
bench with
benching.
Grant Hill was cold as Detroit.
So you started Kawhi, benching Grant Hill, and
Cut.
Scotty got to get cut, bro.
Damn, I guess Scotty done hit the guillotine.
Scotty get cut.
I wasn't trying to do this. This is your
Who
question.
your guillotine? Who getting cut?
I'm starting Grant Hill. I feel like Grant Hill can do everything Kawhi can do. He hit outside of maybe mid-range jumper.
You know what? Yeah, I'm starting Grant for the playmaking ability.
Yeah.
But then I got Kawhi. Kawhi off the bench. I'm cutting Scotty.
This is what I want to know right here.
He wrote this down.
For the meals ticket. I don't know. What's the free jerk chicken? For a free jerk chicken plate. Now, out of y'all three, give me y'all. Shall I do all points? No, I'm gonna just do all time. That way we can lock it in. You know, y'all can never go back on this, right? These ain't deleted, isn't it?
We loud here all the time.
Give me your starting 5 all time.
Starting 5 all the time. That's Shaq, Tim Duncan, motherfucking
You
Magic.
You hit.
Magic Mike.
You hit, bro.
Who you finna say Steph Curry little ass nigga?
Give me your 5.
Shaq, KG, motherfucking. I gotta throw Pip Dog in there.
Who?
Pippen. I got
You
bro.
done.
That's me.
Omar, man, go and enjoy your meal. I don't even need to just name 2 motherfuckers.
You tell me
Just
yo.
say Mike and Kobe and you win.
No, actually it would be it'll be Magic, Pops,
What do you mean, Pops?
Mike.
MJ.
Okay. Man, you call that nigga Pops?
Yeah, Pops, bro.
This shit serious.
Yeah. Then we taking at the 3. I'm probably gonna take Julius Erving at the 3. Actually, it could be Julius Erving at the 3, and then at the 4, give me Hakeem, and then at the 5, give me Kareem.
I'll take a kid at that 4 too.
I can live with that because you said, I ain't gonna lie, man. What made you say, your boy, at the 3?
Julius Erving?
Yeah.
He was Jordan before Jordan, bro.
So Julius Erving better than LeBron James? No, I just want to know.
No, I don't think he's better than LeBron. If you're talking to all time.
Oh, okay. So he must be better than Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Man, is y'all be?
I got LeBron 4th all time. Actually, I got him 3rd right before.
Who 1 and 2?
I put him over Magic after this.
Magic and Mike? That's fair.
No. I got MJ. Then I have Kareem, and then I got LeBron. But you gotta move on, man. Start, bench, cut. At number 7, Dominique Wilkins, Carmelo Anthony, Bernard King. Start, bench,
Tell y'all, man. Look,
Bernard is the start.
look.
Hold on. For sure.
You win that. Oh, my hands down. Make sure you get the jerk chicken. For this other shit ain't looking too good.
For sure.
I'll tell you like this. Out of y'all 3, if I got a rate, I'm gonna go with O.
Remember, I got a Keem at the 4.
You said that fool. She said you should have never said Mr. Fundamental. Don't never
That got
say
switched up.
Don't never say that.
Nigga, you
I gotta go
you talking about
big, though.
LeBron James shit. Nobody got you, bro.
I gotta go big.
Young nigga, you talking about LeBron James. He gonna say, oh, is he better than LeBron
Man,
James?
you could have said.
You don't know who Dr. J is? You don't know who Dr. J is? I can't talk to you.
Give me the top 2 coldest.
I can't talk to you if you don't know who Dr. J is, bro.
I don't. I'm sorry. They didn't
That's
have
fucked
TVs
up.
then.
Then this conversation is over.
Sorry, baby. You had to go to the game.
How old you did? You a lie. How old you
You just had to be there, baby.
You just have to be there, dog. Niggas that have TV.
And that's how they
He just played the rock the whole
That's how they
time.
found out
He
about
said
Michael
niggas
Jackson.
catching on the radio waves. Like, yeah, I think he got 2 assists.
That's all my pops. Yeah, Moses Malone.
Yeah,
Man,
and
listen.
it's kind of fuzzy, but he got 13 rebounds.
It's nice though. It's nice.
So if Shaquille O'Neal ain't on y'all most dominant
always on my
center list, then your list is null and void. Now you can go with Kareem. I can take
I'll take
or Hakeem, but neither of them was Shaq.
Yeah, but Shaq
Penny
will
Hardaway.
change.
Who was your 5? You put LeBron with somebody?
Yeah.
At the point with the 3. If he at the point, I understand.
Yeah, that was my only thing.
If he at the point, I
I'm
understand.
not putting him over Magic at the point.
I'm taking Magic.
Yeah.
At the 2, I'm taking Kobe. At the 3, I'm taking Bryant. At the 4,
Wait a minute.
at the 4, I'm taking. What's my hold up?
Magic and LeBron ain't even shoot the ball.
Why is Kobe in this conversation? When
Yeah,
we talk about the
yeah.
best 2 guards. Kobe's not better than
No. Y'all named it. I said your best.
Your top 5.
You named
top 5.
Kareem and Hakeem. Them both 5s.
But you got a team full of centers. ain't nobody rebounding, but ain't nobody.
I can't play power forward.
You know who the cheat code is?
Ralph Sampson, they too young. They too young. They won't understand that. Twin Towers, they would understand.
Dwight Howard,
You don't watch
Shaq.
basketball. He's a kid.
You're right.
And they got JaVale McGee coming in for
That's why I put him up.
Yeah, at the 4. Yeah. That's why I switched. I'm like, yeah, fam, at the 4.
Otherwise,
I'm telling you like this. Ant-Man and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the 2 coldest players in the league.
I don't know what
Name me 2 colder than that.
better than
Who,
them
Luka?
two. Better than
Joel
Shaq.
Embiid.
Yeah,
Who?
Joel Embiid.
Luka and Jokic.
He just be hurt.
Luka and Jokic better than them two.
My nigga Joel
They Joker, yeah,
Embiid can't see a baby picture of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Ant-Man. Dude, don't you know they 21 and 22?
Hey, I
but
got
right
the
now,
Joker
this
up
year-
there though, man. That nigga averaging a
Joker,
triple
yo.
double.
No, the Joker.
He averaging a
He
triple
hands
double.
down.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
But this how I know if y'all really like that. Who gonna be the coldest motherfucker next year?
Victor.
Point blank period.
Victor.
Point
This
blank
ain't hard to go
period.
against. That nigga gonna have every stat tapped up.
This nigga
Old
beat him in
heads,
school. He gotta be better.
Listen, watch, I said this first,
Check
man.
us out on Facebook.
Victor Wembanyama about
Check
to win
us out. We will be
MVP,
at
Finals
Powell Park
MVP,
tomorrow.
and
Our
first team
third
All-NBA, and first team
All
All-Defense.
And Defensive Player of the Year.
He playing defensive player of the year and MVP, just like Giannis.
Sports Entertainment.
I don't understand what I'm looking at with
Y'all know
dog
who
face.
Giannis is, don't y'all?
Oh,
Y'all remember when he just won that ring in Milwaukee? Y'all remember that?
That was years ago though. That was years ago,
I
man.
ain't know if y'all remember.
They talk about that like last time Miami won. They talk about that like last time Miami won, man.
Bears one of their
Yeah,
five.
man.
Y'all still been watching sports.
That happened.
I think after 98.
That happened last time the
y'all
Steelers
watching
won.
that.
That happened last time the Steelers won something, right?
As soon as Mike went to the Wizards, y'all quit watching basketball.
I watched it.
Why would we
Tune back in, man. It's really nice.
Man.
Bucks is like- Bucks is like one of the
As
best
soon as
teams.
Drew Holiday went to the motherfucking Celtics, you was a Celtic fan.
I'm a son.
You was a Celtic. He's like, man, it's green, ain't it? Man, we should go ahead and put a C on this.
I love James. He not no. You
He
can't
not
play
Drew.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, you right.
Holiday put the clamps on shit. And you
Facts.
keep him 25.
He locked it up there by himself. Holiday used to lock up there.
All right, start bench cut. Dominique Wilkins, Carmelo Anthony, Bernard King. All in their prime. So we talking New York.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm starting
New
Bernard
York
King,
Knicks, Bernard
and
King.
then benching Melo.
I got this, the human highlight film. I'm gonna keep Melo on that bench. This Bernard King showed up. Ain't no my life heard a motherfucker talk about basketball the way he has. He said he looked at the floor like it was a fucking dream.
Yeah.
That whole
Dog was
conversation
nice.
fucked me up, man. You know what? It ain't that nigga Melo.
Yeah. And number, for me, I think I would have to go with, I'm going to start Bernard King. I'm going to bench Dominique. And I'm going to have to cut Melo. Just off the strength that Dominique brung it every night. Where Melo could kind of float. My frustration with Melo was that he settled for the jump shot. I figured far too much. We're doing a podcast. No, it's okay. You like sports? We're doing a sports podcast. Yeah. No, you're good. So yeah, that's for me. I felt like Dominique brings it every night. Well, I felt like Melo kind of sometimes, he would kind of float, and I felt like the frustration for me was a lot of people don't realize how big, what's going on, boy? Good, yeah, what's going on? A lot of people don't realize how big Melo was. So I always felt like he should have utilized his body more and went down low. where I felt like he was kind of being lazy and kind of settled on his jump shot because he was such a good jump shooter. But even with Dominique, you saw after ACL tear, he still went back and gave you 28, 29. So a lot of that work ethic.
His game changed though. It was jump shot.
Oh, it absolutely changed. But that's another thing. That's another testament to how good he was. Because before that, he was yamming on everybody.
Yeah.
He relied more on his athleticism.
Yeah,
Once
he couldn't shoot back then.
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. But neither could Mike. You know, neither could Mike. Mike couldn't. Them first 3 years, which is crazy, he put up 37 without really a jump shot.
That's true, but your man couldn't shoot for way longer than 3 years.
Oh, absolutely.
Dominique wasn't shooting that ball at all.
No, absolutely. Right. But that's once he had that ACL, it forced him to focus on that jump shot.
Yeah.
Hopefully, nothing like that has to happen to Giannis. But hey, get a fucking jump shot.
Get a fucking jump shot.
Get a jump shot.
Get a counter move. When you start doing like this, counter with something.
Yeah.
God damn.
You don't have to be Kyrie, but Jesus Christ. Number 6, start bench cut. Jerry West, Rick Barry, George Gervin.
I'm starting the logo. Jerry West, I'm starting. I am benching Barry, and I am cutting Gervin, the Iceman.
Bills, who you got?
Iceman and who?
Jerry West.
Jerry West, Rick Barry,
And Rick Barry.
George Gervin.
I like George Gervin too. That was
Yeah.
hard for me too. I really liked dog.
Yeah.
Rick Barry was he was
Yeah.
his game was a little bit different to me.
Yeah.
I like George Gervin. Iceman was fun.
Yeah. Names to make you say Jerry West, Rick Barry, George Gervin. Start, bench, cut.
I'm going Jerry West to start. I'm the Iceman. Iceman can come off the bench, man. I guess I gotta cut motherfucking one of the best free throw shooters ever. Led the league in scoring before. This nigga's field goal percentage was stupid. I gotta get rid of Rick Barry and his kids.
Ooh, who did say and his kids? And his kids.
I like his kids.
Starting the logo, and I am benching Barry. I gotta cut George Gervin. Just because Gervin was one-dimensional.
That's how I felt too.
He was.
I definitely understand that.
Just 'cause he
Iceman
was-
is always on my list.
But the thing is, like, I use George Gervin a lot when I tell people, when they say somebody is a Hall of Famer, and I say they're not, all they did was do one thing, all they did was score. And I say, that's fine. What's going on? What's going on? And I say, that's fine. That's fine. You can absolutely be one-dimensional and be a Hall of Famer, but you have to be great at that one thing. And I feel like for a lot of guys, Rick Barry was a phenomenal scorer. He could play defense. He was also a good playmaker as well. Yeah. So I felt like you can be a Hall of Famer, but you're going to have to be one-dimensional. But you have to be. That's always my argument for Reggie Miller.
Yep.
Is that a lot of people say he's a Hall of Famer. I said, well, show me. Because if you look at his numbers, there's nothing about Reggie Miller's numbers that makes him a Hall of Famer. If he doesn't do the choke, if he doesn't do all those antics in New York, I don't think Reggie Miller's a Hall of Famer.
He in the Hall of Fame for talking shit alone, at least.
Well, he was the best three-point shooter throughout the 90s for a whole 10 years. He was the best
Yeah,
three-point
before Ray
shooter.
Allen came around.
But they had to come around to do that though.
And
now
if you shot the ball more, to let him shoot more, then he would be more of a killer. That's what we know. We know how this game evolved, and when what he couldn't do back
What are you
then.
guys doing?
We're doing a podcast.
Oh.
No, you're fine. You like sports?
I like to celebrate.
Yeah, man, shit. That's
Well, like I said, like we'll sit here and we'll give like guys like Gary Payton the accolades for the most steals in the season, and we'll sit here and we'll give John Stockton the most accolades for the most assists in the season. But when the guy was shooting the 3-point the best that they were doing in that season, we tend to forget about where his status he was holding. There's only 2 people really above him. You know what I'm saying? And that's like Ray Allen and Steph Curry. That's your number 3.
Klay Thompson.
He's not above him yet. He's close to him. He's not above him on the 3-point.
oh yeah, not above him on the
He's not above him on the 3-point list.
Oh, he's a better shooter.
because it wasn't.
No, but what it is when we look at the 3-point accolade, there's a list of it. The top 10. And Reggie Miller is the number 3 of that spot right
because
now.
he was the top guy.
Because he
Ray
was
Allen
the
took his spot
he was the
and then
three
stepped to
he was the 3 maestro, and then later we get another 3 maestro. Ray Allen, who was great, and then we get Curry, who was the best.
He kind of was, bro, because
I'm just saying at the
because
time
there was no other.
He was a great shooter that needed 3 and 4 and 5 screens to get it off. He could not get his own shot off.
I don't know, but
I'm
like I
sorry,
said,
he averaged 18 for his career.
whether you
He's
can
not
get
a
your
Hall of
shot
Famer.
off or whether you're doing the
Not a
most
Hall
at that
of
time is 2 different things.
Well, that's what Ray Allen was reduced to. Once he got older, Ray Allen wasn't creating off the dribble past Seattle.
Yes.
But he was able to get it first. He was able to do that.
But he
early.
won his accolades.
You're just saying
You
Reggie
hit
was
him
never
2
able
key
to do
words.
that.
You hit him 2 key words. I'm glad you caught that. You do like skill.
I'm just being honest.
You do like skill.
I'm just being honest.
I was never a big Reggie. I respect Reggie Miller. People say that he's in the Hall of Fame. I can never take that away. But when you start to ask for players that shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, he's on that short list along with Robert Perry. That's just, and he also never won a ring.
You know what the crazy fact is?
I take that back. Robert Perry's a Hall of Famer. I don't think he should be top 75.
Okay.
I don't think he should be top 75.
And with this being said, right? Okay, no.
He was good before that team.
Let's break down a simple fact number, right? Was Reggie Miller the best player on his team? Or was Rick Smith better than him? Was anybody better than him on that Pacer team?
I'm gonna say Reggie.
Reggie, right? Okay. Now, when Ray Allen played with the Heat, and he got his best accolades, was Ray Allen the best player on that Heat team?
Absolutely not. He was old. He was old.
Okay. We'll go with that. When Curry got his accolades, was Curry arguably the best player on his team?
You don't remember that?
No, I'm saying, because I remember the Splash Bros. I remember the Splash Bros was being
That's the best player. He just got his first MVP.
So we talking about guys who are getting second and third looks because the main guy is being guarded. So you got the second or third best defender, where Reggie Miller was catching the best defender every night, which is a difference. He was going up against top defenders, and not the third best defender on the team, the top defender. So for him having to come off screens and do all that, that's the score.
And guard Michael. What the fuck this is about? And guard Michael Jordan.
Right. I'm just saying. I think a lot of shade be thrown on Reggie Miller's name. There's a reason why he's there.
Hey, I don't care. Hey. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, man. That's some African shit.
Hey, sure.
That's it, man. Sage in 15 minutes too, man. Get all these evil spirits about this. No, but I feel like I said, Reggie's one of those guys who deserve on there. I just think he held the thing that coming to a new place where all we do is shoot the 3 ball. It's gonna be something that's short-lived probably. But until then, I still see all guys shooting these 3 balls, but ain't none of them edging towards, you know what I'm saying?
Reggie played the whole game. He played defense on niggas like Michael Jordan, and he talked shit to everybody.
No, he wasn't the best. He wasn't the best defender, but he did play defense.
He was the best shit talker. Okay, that shit matters. That shit matters. Getting everybody here.
The best shit talker. Yes, but I can do that right now. Shit just be odd sometimes. Like,
Hey, what time you said tomorrow?
3 o'clock. At Powell Park.
I'm there. Glad I've had too many drinks in the morning.
No, I understand.
part of us, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
Shout out Reggie Miller, man. I don't like you that much neither, but I'll hold you down. I really don't. I'm not a big Reggie Miller fan. In fact, I got to stand up for his defense as a baller.
At number 5, I went with
Russell.
Start Bench Gus. Start Bench Gus. Adrian Dantley, Paul Pierce, Alex English.
The hairdo was similar.
Unity! What is it? Nigga, the head? Unity!
That's a book.
Man, that's it on the plug talk.
I was being serious with my question.
So what's that, nigga? I was that. Millie and Vanilli both together?
Millie and Vanilli.
Vanilli. All right,
It's
man.
gonna be so horrible when I watch it back.
It
Oh
is.
my
It
God,
is.
it's gonna be so
You gonna see
horrible.
how eyes going on looking at everything.
Yeah, man. You know how it is out here, man. That's it. That's real live stuff for y'all, man. Real live content.
All right. Start bench cut. Adrian Dantley, Paul Pierce, Alex English.
Well, first of all, I'm a huge Paul Pierce fan, so I'm definitely starting him. And then,
Paul Pierce.
guy in the Keenar Nation, I'm trying to tell you.
No, you look
Who you
just
said,
like
what was
this
the
nigga
other two?
Adrian Dantley
Who I like,
and
dog.
Alex English.
I'm taking Alex England off the bench and I'm cutting Dantley, man. I used to be an English fan, man, low key.
Really?
Yeah. I used to like dog game. Wasn't much, but this shit, it was consistent.
Scored the most points in the 80s. Facts. No one scored more points in the 80s than Alex English.
That was that offense they were running though. Where you get the ball up like in 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Kevin Geeky.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? The shot clock got 20 seconds on it, you get shots up already. Like it was just
But he was
there you
making
go.
them.
He was.
Yeah.
And he was long too, 6'7".
Yeah, I think I can go. I'm starting Paul Pierce all day long. I'm starting Paul Pierce. I think I'm gonna have to keep Adrian fucking Dantley, dog.
He's not bad, bro.
I'm gonna go with Alex English just because some people didn't like Adrian Dantley in the locker room. Some people just didn't like him in the locker room. He wasn't a good fit. He's a very stoic player. The character, like very quiet. He always like looking over his shoulder and like not very friendly, if you will. Your locker room may not vibe with that. I'm going with Alex English. That clutch for Marshall.
I'm starting Paul Pierce. I'm putting Dantley on the bench. If Pierce is on my team and he's the leader, then I would think that's a team that can handle somebody like Dantley in the locker room because they handle Rondo. And then I gotta cut Alex English.
You know the type of shit they was letting Rondo, they didn't put the boxing gloves on. In fact,
I know him.
I don't know if that's handling Rondo. I feel like that's like letting niggas do what they want to do.
I mean, they was going to do it regardless. You might as well just get it out.
Put the gloves on.
Yeah, they're going to do it
That's the
regardless.
perfect way. That's the perfect way.
If Jordan Poole and Draymond Green would have put on gloves, hell, Jordan Poole would still be a Warrior, wouldn't he? That's what I'm saying.
If we can't talk now, like shit, we gotta put these.
That's a fact. I used to do that shit on my vlog, nigga. We definitely put the gloves on.
Yeah.
And I was the littlest nigga out there asking the motherfuckers to bring the gloves out. So, yeah, so that was all fun for us. I don't know about that professional shit. If you still on me in the locker room, bro, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
I might throw him some good arena shit, bro.
What's going on, fam? How you doing?
Come here like you over the Raiders, like yeah. What y'all doing now?
Okay, just that's what I'm saying.
When you make it established, you ain't got to ask no questions because it's established already.
And number 4, start bench cut. Oscar Robertson, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas.
Well, I'm doing this one out of spite. I'm starting Steph Curry, benching Mr. Robinson, I'm cutting Isaiah Thomas just because some past bullshit, no pun intended. Just because I'm mad at the nigga. I'm forever mad at him.
Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah, man.
Why?
Cause man, that bullshit he pulled with Mike, man, I'm still mad. I'm mad with Mike. Man, as soon as Mike whoop him, he gonna try to hide behind the crowd and run behind his
Boston
team.
did the same thing.
Listen, man, that don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's right. And I'm mad at Boston like that. If I knew some Boston players that was worth a damn,
I'll be okay with it.
I'm not. Isaiah had class in that.
I gotta start Isaiah Thomas, man. I gotta bench.
No, you're fine.
I gotta bench.
How you doing?
You got a bench Steph?
I gotta bench.
Good. Doing a
Isaiah
sports
Thomas can get
podcast.
to where he
Are
want.
you really?
You like sport?
I
Raise
am
up
a
the
sport
shoe,
management
everybody.
professor. I used to coach soccer in college. So
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I've been watching a little WNBA lately.
Who's your favorite player?
At this point, probably Asia Wilson.
Pause the situation.
I do like a lot of So.
Oh, Asia. People don't realize she's putting up Shaq numbers.
Yeah.
She's averaging 28, 12.7, 2.7 blocks, and I think 2 assists a game.
You know your stuff.
I like Serena. Yeah, no, she's phenomenal. Only player averaging 28 in the league. And then the young lady from Dallas is second.
Yeah.
I think she's averaging 24 a game. She's nice.
Yeah.
She is nice. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't put her over Sabrina, but she. Yeah. I love her as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Caitlin?
You know, I'm an Iowa fan. That's where I coached.
Okay.
I think she is.
What's up, boy?
I wouldn't.
Good.
I wouldn't say overhyped. You know, like she's a good player. She's a good player. She needs time. She's a rookie.
She does.
Right? She's lost about 2 pounds.
I'm gonna tell you as soon as we run this
She's coming
podcast.
off a season that's what, 6 months long. She's probably tired. You saw Cameron break Tori ACL, you know. Sucks.
Yeah.
And so you almost feel bad for the rookies coming in because they don't have that time to rest.
Exactly. Especially with women, because women, I think you only get 3 weeks from their final game. Then this is the second year where she's going to the final game.
Yeah.
It's not like she was out the first round or didn't make it to the playoffs.
Right.
On top of that, you get 3 weeks. You're doing all this press. It's not like you have really any time to decompress. Right in the training camp, and then you got one of the hardest schedules in the league. It's just funny to meet people who are all of a sudden like basketball fans of Caitlin Clark. Oh, they're picking on her. Did you see what the Pistons did to Jordan in the 80s? Like, did you see what happened to LeBron? Like, when you're top dog, they're going to take offense to that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so that's a part of the game. What's up, Tony? We shooting right now. We shooting up. We shooting you in front of me. No, you in front of him.
Right. I'm my bad. It's just here. Just chill.
Good look.
Right? Yeah, man. That's all we got. I love.
Man, just chilling. Everybody got to get that.
I've come, well, I was a soccer coach, so I was like the U.S. women's national team, something like that. So my dissertation was on the history of that. But I just started getting into women's basketball. I liked it. You know, in the early 2000s when the WNBA started, and then I kind of like phased out a little bit.
Everybody did.
Yeah. But the last couple of years have been coming back around to it. Yeah. So I'm excited for where it's gonna go.
Me too.
Oh, so you broadcast?
Omar. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Where can I find this?
We're on Facebook, on YouTube. On C-Hendo, C-E-E-H-E-N.
Let me go find out. Can I get a?
Old Head Sports.
Can I get on the mic one time?
Just if you're not doing anything,
So I gotta go find her.
3 p.m.
Let her
We're
know
doing our
I'm here.
old school versus new school
I gotta find
basketball
her.
game at Powell Park at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you're not doing anything, come out, support. It should be a lot of fun.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Thank you again.
Good to meet you guys.
Good to meet you. Start, bench, cut. So who you say? Oscar Robertson, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas.
I had to start Isaiah Thomas, man. I guess I'm benching stuff. I'm keeping stuff. We'll need that shot.
Okay. Okay, I guess I gotta be the dick. We're gonna start Isaiah Thomas, of course, because he shots out all shots. How you doing, man?
Y'all live right now?
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, you like basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing it right now. Start, bench, cut. Oscar Robertson, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas.
Start Steph Curry.
Okay.
Bench Oscar Robertson. Cut the other.
Isaiah Thomas?
That's what I said. I said that's
Okay. Why? I mean, Isaiah Thomas, outside of Steph Curry, is the only small player to win.
Jordan kind of overshadowed, or had him overshadowed. You know what I'm saying?
Did he?
A little bit though, but he was Jordan's, arch nemesis kind of.
Yeah, I feel that.
But isn't Isaiah Thomas the only one to beat Jordan, Bird, and Magic?
Yeah, he is, and he kind of.
And he's 6 feet, maybe.
He didn't get his praise either for all that because Jordan overshadowed him. So
would you say Jordan is better than LeBron?
Of course.
I like you already. Check us out, man, on Facebook. Got it for sure.
Go to the gym. Go. Go. Gym. Go.
I'm gonna have to start Isaiah. I'm gonna bench. I'm benching Oscar Robinson, and I'm cutting Steph Curry. Yeah, give me Oscar.
I thought about that.
6'5", they do everything, triple double. Steph and Oscar play D.
They're playmaking too, though.
And playmaking. So I love Steph. Probably one of his biggest fans. I love him ever since Davidson. But yeah, I gotta cut Steph. Number 3. Now this gonna be interesting. Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook. Start bench cut. We talk about 2020 Russ in a game.
I love Russ. He was my favorite player to watch.
What you guys are doing here?
Podcast, sports podcast. Yeah. You like sports?
Some.
So, who's your favorite team?
Iowa girls basketball.
Okay, so you're a big Caitlin fan. Go, Caitlin.
That's where I went to college.
Okay.
Are you all registered to vote?
Yeah, I am.
Wisconsin?
Yep, yes, ma'am. Every year.
I just want to let you know that from this area,
Yes, ma'am.
that when we get closer to the election, this website is going to have information on the candidates. So if there's ever anything you wonder about,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would
Appreciate
look that up.
it. Thank you.
And if there's any friends that aren't registered, they can just do it from a QR code on the back here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's my pitch. I'll let you get back to your podcast.
Thank you, ma'am.
I thought you were getting haircuts or something.
No, man. Oh, man. Start bench cut. Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook. Who you taking?
I'm starting Payton, I'm benching Kidd, and I'm cutting Westbrook, man.
I love Russ, man. We got you covered me too. I love Russ.
I'm big on Russ's game, but I just know what these other guys are capable of when they're in their best mode. So
Jason Kidd, man, to start. GP off the bench. Oh, so it's Jason and GP and Russ.
Yeah.
I can actually cut GP. I actually can for Russ. I love Russ. And coming off the bench when he ain't getting everybody fucking away, he's talking about 20 Russ.
Yeah.
And he ain't, you know what I mean, handling the ball too much when he coming off the bench. Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ. His problem is whenever he got to control the tempo of the game and making all the heavy. He can do that lifting. He can't make decisions at the end of the game for my team. That's the only goal I don't want to
I'm going to start Jason Kidd off the rip. Putting Brody on the bench, I'm cutting Gary. Just off the strength that I love Gary's low post game. I do. But Brody on the defensive boards. And I feel like he's a better scorer.
His athleticism is off the charts, man. It's kind of hard to go against.
to me, I like his athleticism, but when we really putting up like what we want him out there for, he's not really accurate from the field. He gets steals and rebounds, but we talking about the glove here. There's no more getting steals. That's literally why they call him the glove. You don't get the name like the glove. We call him Brody. That's his nickname. It'd be different if it was geared towards shooty or reboundy or steely or something like that. He don't really Brody.
Who's a better player in their prime? Russell Westbrook or Gary Payton? To me, it's easy.
I mean, of course, you're going to say the better athlete. The better player to me is going to be Gary Payton. The better athlete is Russell Westbrook. He's the better athlete of the two. He's not the better. To me, the reason you say that a better player where he suffers is IQ. Gary Payton's IQ on the floor was A1. It was A1 to me. Brody lacks IQ at high times. Just what he was saying. He don't want him closing the game. But if I told you you had Gary Payton with it, you would trust that over Brody. And that's why I'm saying I can't put him as a better player. He's a better physical stature. He's a better athlete by far, but he's not that. I want the whole shebang. What's going on?
Shout out to these fellas right here, man. Doing it right being Juneteenth. Love y'all brothers, man.
Yeah, I got it.
That's a hard one. That's really hard, yeah.
I guess there's no real answer, but I got to cut Gary just off the script. I just feel like Russ is a better player when it comes down to it. MVP Russ is better than any version of Gary Payton.
Yeah, Gary Payton number one MVP.
Yeah.
Because you don't win MVP for defense. Come on. You win MVP for having the most points and stuff like that. You don't win. No, but there's never been a defensive player that had like 6 blocks and got MVP. Defense is not a most valuable player award. It's not. It's just good on defense. And Gary Payton was one of the best perimeter defenders in the 90s.
No, most players who win MVP are also good defenders for the most part. If they actually goes hand in hand.
But you just not getting it off. What I'm saying is just defense.
The only player that you can say that would be equivalent or analogous to what you're saying would be Wes Unseld.
Who's this?
It's a podcast.
What's going on? You like sports? Yeah. You like Muhammad Ali? Yeah. You your favorite boxer?
Who's your favorite boxer? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Really? Why you think so? You think he's better than Muhammad Ali? No. Oh, okay.
He's just your favorite? I feel that.
Hey, no more running in the hallways. I remember you. All
right. You're not gonna run now.
Yeah, they kicked their ass out the movie theater. Niggas running in the hallway yesterday. You too, come here. What's up, bro? Give me a hug. How you doing? Good. Where your daddy?
He's not here.
You're not here? Who you in with?
What a box of CD.
You're not upstairs.
Say what?
Huh? No. This is all stuff from our podcast.
No, ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there. It's for our podcast. See you later, man. So yeah, I don't know. At number 2, start bench cut, Hendo, Penny Hardaway, Derrick Rose, Luka Doncic.
I'm starting Penny. I'm benching D Rose and I'm cutting Luka.
It's gonna hurt my heart again.
I couldn't do it to D Rose. I can't do it.
I'm doing it.
You can do it. I ain't gonna do it.
You gotta go because I gotta start Penny, and Luka is definitely coming off the bench. There's no place for D Rose. D Rose can't shoot, man. He's too little when he can't shoot. I love that dude.
But nobody can stay in front of him, though.
Russell Westbrook was my favorite player.
But nobody can stay in front of him, though. That's the whole thing. With his downhill D Rose, it's like
no matter how much you get past somebody in an NBA game,
the man,
you can't do that every time.
But the man,
how come he don't score 50 points a game? Because you can't get there
from
every
doing
time.
this.
It don't matter how fast
He didn't deserve that MVP.
He got the MVP from what we was doing. He got what happened is at the end of the year, they said he was the MVP. And he got rookie MVP, correct? This is what happened. This is a fact, correct? This is a factual thing that this happened? So what I'm saying is, regardless of the suit, regardless of him shooting or not, this is what he got. MVP off is dunking on cats. So you shoot. All right, it sounds good, but listen, nobody can stay in front of
people, but you can't get around
people
every time you get the ball.
He was doing it. That's why he got MVP.
If he was doing it every time, he'd be
because, like he said, MVP can't just be off defense. It has to be some offense. And he was putting up numbers on the offensive side. So I can't cut him off.
Wasn't that great defensively either.
I didn't say he was a stud, but couldn't nobody stay in front of him.
That's a fact.
Shit, neither was Luka. Shit, we was talking about defense. Shit, I seen Luka on his heels coming like this the whole finals. I mean, because he put up more points.
He's actually a better rebounder and passer.
This nigga's a point guard. He's not a better passer than D Rose was in his prime.
On what metric? What are we gauging this on?
As far as like what he was doing with his wins against hard teams. His man was going around there. His man was.
D Rose is a better passer than who?
Luka.
No, he's
not. Shit. When he was creating, just listen.
He was a little ass scorer.
Nah, when he was coming in through the lane, they was working, kicking it out to Luka. When he was working the lane, because what they had is Tom Thibodeau had D Rose cut the lane, and he was kicking it out to his shooters who were Heinrich and was Luau Deng at the time.
So what he was, but Luka is like top tier passing. Luka's like a Magic Johnson type nigga. Damn near. He like his comparison with like Magic and like Jason Kidd.
What are you guys trying to do?
Doing a podcast right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
We should do a sports podcast.
I was just curious because like sports podcast.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
C Hendo on YouTube.
Like capital C Hendo.
Yep. Type in
Hendo.
Yep.
I got you.
Sports podcast. Appreciate it.
I'll follow that shit.
Thanks, thank you.
Shit, no worries, bro. Like, I'm sorry I.
Oh no, you good. You good.
Not at all.
What was number one? What was that number one?
Rose MVP year, he averaged 25, 1 steal, 7.7 assists, and 4 rebounds.
And that was a year he was required to have to score. And then when let's look at D Rose on years where he was coming up there and he was required to pass. Give me one with the Knicks when he was averaging 8 assists a game.
He never passed the ball too.
Lou Wild, dang it, Kurt Heinrich. Then let's talk about which team. I can tell you whatever team he was passing the ball. He's been a facilitator.
But like technically everyone passes the ball on the floor, but how good are you at it though? Like Luka is like
to me, he was good at passing the ball. Just because he doesn't throw the ball behind his head all the time like Luka because he does the double team on him and stuff like that, he still makes accurate passes. I'm still talking about the guy who was in midair like this, passing it out backwards, 30 feet back to Kurt Heinrich, hit the three.
So we're going off. How you doing, sir? So we're going off the eye test. Then. We're not going.
No. Hey, we got a camera going right there.
Oh.
No, you good.
What are you watching?
We're filming. We're doing a podcast.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What up, though? You're fine.
What up, though? The original old head, baby. What's happening?
No, you're fine. What's up, boy? How you doing? Good. What's going on? Good.
Oh, ain't no bathroom. What's up, little homie?
I have no idea. Slide the ball.
Let me get some.
Old school versus new school basketball game.
Right.
Yeah, slide through, bro. Move out the way.
I had to go take care of something. Where's the bathroom, man?
No, what I'm saying is we have to come to a time where I feel like D Rose had to put up those points where he wasn't required to pass.
See, this is the players' corner. So we'll pick
There was times where he had to put up 50 or 40 and stuff before where.
Yes, sir.
You already know how to tap into scripts.
Yes, sir.
Wait for more, bigger, better things for them.
Yes, sir.
Oh snap. Hey man. Let me tell you exposed.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Everybody gotta come over here and shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Just keep on doing it.
I don't think so, man. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Jane. So I think I had to go with Derrick Rose. The most assists he's ever averaged was 7.9. That was actually the year after his MVP
Y'all have to
year.
agree to disagree, man.
I'm just trying to understand under what like metric would you say that he's a better passer? 'Cause I just personally don't see it. Luka for his career has averaged 9.9.
So we 9.9 compared to 6.6. But mind you, the reason I'm saying this.
Excuse me, I'm not taking it back. 8.3.
Okay.
That's 8.7.
Lucas started his whole little time with them. He has never took any significant injuries. Where D Rose, when he was balling out, he was getting high assists. Now, when we take an average, there has to be zeros there because there's times where he wasn't getting in on the Knicks team and the Grizzlies team.
No, it's only the games you play.
It's only the games you play.
All that going to averages. When you look at hear me. Well, if you don't play 82 games, if I come in and I play this, there are zeros that go up for that. Okay, zeros.
No zeros get put on the board like that game. It's a MVP.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Luka's worst assist year was 6 assists. That was his worst.
Okay,
that's
and I'm
his rookie year.
saying, and shit with D Rose playing his good years, he's making the pass. I'm just saying, we arguing about 2 or 3 more fucking assists per game. I mean, that's huge. That's not huge. That's 6 points, nigga. That's 6 points, bro. That is 6 points. That's not.
So if someone averaged 29 points and someone averaged 26
bring an assist. Bring an assist. No.
I'm giving.
You put 9. You put.
It's completely analogous.
You putting 6 more points on whatever they're averaging.
Analogous.
You're putting 6 more points on whatever they're averaging.
It's actually 9 more points.
If you're hitting threes and they're not all shooting threes, they're not all shooting.
We playing
in a 3-shooting league, but not all these guys are hitting the threes and or taking them all the times where they're getting fouled.
Talking about
Luke, it's not going there.
But if we're talking about Luke, is he throwing it down low or is he kicking it out?
He's doing both.
Who is he throwing it down low to always?
He's throwing it down the gapper. He's done it for the year. I'm not saying that he does it all the time.
He throws lobs. So that's a difference. That's not throwing it down low.
Oh, okay. That's a pity pass stat. Whatever,
I'm just
bro.
not saying he's not a bet. I asked for how is Luka? You say he's a passer.
I said D Rose to me was a better passer. That's what I said. I stand on that. We go off averages and stuff like that.
So we're just going off the eye test then, because there's no metric to say that Rose is a better passer.
Stand on that. The eye test. How about that?
That's
what we're going off of. The eye test.
I'm okay with that.
Then then go on to the next one and shit.
But you got, don't make it seem like it's
no, you lingering on going to the number one, bro. God damn.
So I got Penny starting. I got Luka coming off the bench, and I'm cutting D Rose.
Took him that long. Took him 15 minutes to fucking squirt that shit out. This nigga looking up stats and all types of goofy shit. Going off the eye test. Go.
Because you gotta make sense.
That does make sense. Dude has. All right, whatever, man.
What makes sense about he gets to the lane and he throws it out? What makes sense about what about that makes him a better passer?
Bro, that's not the only thing he do. You're taking one thing. So basically, what I'm saying is the same thing that you're giving Luka or doing for Gafford, you're not gonna give like D Rose and Noah. Like D Rose wasn't throwing Noah alley oops. So that he was throwing it down to him too. I'm saying, come on, bro. You sitting here drinking yourself. I'm saying this man passed.
We don't have to agree on that.
No, that's him trying to prove the point, bro. That's him.
Agree.
Prove a point, Millie over here. He gotta prove the weakest point.
If we all agree on the same thing, it would be no show.
Top three.
It wouldn't be no show if we all said the same thing. It would be no show.
But instead of just giving your cut benches start.
No, I'm just saying
it's still going there though.
If you're gonna
but it's still going there though.
If you're gonna say something,
but it's still going there.
You have to try to prove it.
And I did prove it.
Right or wrong?
It don't matter. No, that's your opinion. Ain't no right or wrong.
We didn't get to the bottom of this at all.
It's his opinion versus my opinion.
That's exactly what it is. That's what I'm saying. We can just move on. We gotta agree to disagree.
Ain't nobody sit here and tell you to go on these side mentions about the WNBA like it was right or wrong either. Come on, bro. Come on, shit.
Start bench cut, man. Kareem, Wilt, Shaq.
I'm starting Shaq. I'm benching Kareem. Wilt gonna come off that. He cut, but Wilt cut for me. I take Kareem over Wilt. That's a debate we can always have. So.
What you got, Bill?
I don't even know how to answer this question. I really don't. I can just say something because really I can debate the argument. Only I know for sure that Shaq is staying on this team. But I can really debate either one. Will or I'm up with Kareem getting benched or cut. Me personally, I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and take Kareem on the bench and cut the greatest scorer I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Will?
Yeah.
You cutting Will?
I guess I have no choice. Look, I didn't come up with this question, man. You over here doing this shit.
I'm not.
It ain't no right answer. It ain't no right answer.
I ain't come up with this question, man.
What is the right answer to this question? Can you tell me the right answer? Tell me your pick.
I'm starting Kareem.
Okay.
Because I got Kareem second all time.
Okay.
And then as far as on the bench, when you talk about most dominant, people like to say Shaq, but when you look at it, it's actually Will.
Yeah.
So I'm putting Will on the bench and I'm cutting Shaq.
I feel like every one of our answers is right and every one of our answers is wrong. That's what I mean about that one. None of us can be right about that. How can we be right about that?
You can't. I mean, you gotta go off what you seen though too. Since we going off the eye test, how many Wilt Chamberlain games did you watch? No, I'm saying, how many Wilt Chamberlain games did you watch?
None, full games.
How many Wilt Chamberlain games did you watch?
3.
How many Kareem games did you watch?
I watched a few.
I watched a few. You watched a few.
Of course.
How many Shaq games have you watched? Every fucking single game. And he killed every single. So this is the question we've had a long time. I have to go off what's relevant to me. As long as we want to say like Bob McAdoo's and all these guys is good late, we got to go off what's relevant in our eyes too. And what's relevant right now is the most dominant player I've ever seen was Shaq. That's what I see with my eyes. I wasn't there for the Wilt Chamberlain games. Stats say that's good, but I was unable to see like how the vibe of the game was going. If he was taking over the vibe, I just didn't see them motherfuckers. I seen Kareem do it. I seen Kareem go in with. I seen Kareem
leaning right over people.
I believe it. But I seen Kareem over there with an oxygen
all the time.
Playing in the garden, he barely breathes. Put me back out there.
Man, they turned the fucking AC
I get that, but this is what I've seen. I didn't see Will Chamberlain going to the Arctic games and they're doing the shots where he should. I didn't see that. What I seen was Kareem and Shaq. That's the only reason I made that. I'm sure the right answer will somewhere in there, but what I've seen, this is what I've seen with my eyes.
It's
doing the eye
impossible to
test.
pick that, bro. There is no wrong answer to that. There isn't. There's just no wrong answer to that question. You can start, bench, or cut anyone. The only wrong answer is who you cut. Because really, everybody deserves. Come on, man. Kareem, Shaq, and Will. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
Y'all on a podcast?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are y'all talking about?
We talking about Will Chamberlain. What you know about
I don't
Will
think the
Chamberlain?
100-point game was real.
You don't think so?
I've heard that.
They don't got no video footage. They got all the video footage
That's
of
what
Bill
I've been
Russell.
saying. We was just talking about how they ain't got no footage of that, man.
All they got is the picture of the 100-point
That's
stick.
it. We ain't got no picture of him sky hooking.
That's true.
We got no picture of him dunking over him. No one.
I would go there, but that boy was scoring 70 points all the time.
No, he was. He was cold. He was hitting 70 a lot though. But that 100.
Always scoring.
You don't know if that's all the way true, man. Hitting tails like the moon landing. Hitting tails.
Sugar cone. Sugar cone. Oh, you call him sugar.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh man, you know he be giving out nicknames to random people like that. Man, you know dog it down.
Like Pops, man, you gotta stop saying that shit in public, man. That's embarrassing for all of us. You over here calling this nigga your daddy, or strangers that walking past. I know one way. That ain't who that is. Hold on. One way, turn on. Hold on, man. That ain't never your daddy. Whenever they gotta ask, that's when it get more embarrassing. Pop, what you talking about?
Bro, who is this dude?
I gotta hang my hand. He's talking about Michael Jordan.
That nigga said, he said, yo, Pops, who are you talking about?
He's
Oh, you
talking
called
about
that?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah, so,
okay.
that was the inside joke. We knew it.
Okay.
Bills, it's that time, man.
Oh, man. Trade yourself, brother. Trade yourself. It's that saying of the day. Either you got to get up out of here or somebody else got to get up out of here. We're going to trade yourself today. Yes, sir. What's going on with y'all players, man?
Chill, black man.
Chilling, man.
Good. Oh, y'all recording live?
Yeah. How you doing, sir? Yes, sir.
Black man, what's happening with
The trade yourself sounds looking like the hot take of the day.
Hey, what you doing tomorrow, man?
Yeah.
Come fuck with us. Come mess with us. We doing old school versus new school basketball game at Pound Park tomorrow at 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
Commentating something?
We need a referee. We need a referee.
You out there.
It's been about, I hurt myself, but yeah, what time?
You hurt yourself thinking about it. You was thinking about it and just hurt yourself. Like, shit, what I no, I ain't gonna make it on.
You got my number? Yeah, hit me up. I'll definitely,
Yeah, I'll hit you. I'll hit you on the foot. Yeah, 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
I can even do that.
We too old. We ain't doing that. We out there coaching and, you know, being good leaders.
Right.
He the old head that's supposed to be you. He don't even still going to the ride.
Yeah, he's
10 years younger than us. How old are you? We ain't kids no more, huh? God damn. I thought you were way younger than me.
I was trying to grow back out. Like be out there, but
What happened?
I was be like you want me. I'm about to be bald. I had to just go
I'm about to be bald too. We all there. We are all there. Trust me. We need some tea oil and Bentana. We need some Bentana oil. What they call it? Bentana.
He should pull us off now. He is full. Look, he's
No, I'm good.
I'm still holding tight.
Yeah, I need a haircut. Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's some serious
I ain't good. Actually, I'm finna go
Put
born.
my dreads out and I was good. That saved me.
What happened?
Cut them off. I was just like,
You got a tail in the back or something?
I kept one of my dreads.
You kept one of them? For sure, just like that, huh?
It's like that. He got that up again though.
And it's right there. That's going to be
It's out the way. He said it's out the way.
You know, these young people try to grow them tails.
Yeah, no,
I ain't
you
never
want-
grow one there.
Right.
Dreads, I said, I'm just gonna hold this.
Hey, it's my tail now, man. I got it. You stay true.
You on the real.
I got it.
All right, man. I'm
Kind
going
of style. Y'all get back to doing y'all.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
All right, man. Trade yourself.
Trade yourself.
I got the Bulls, man. I got the Bulls. Because we could have had a top 10 pick. I mean, we got Giddy, so it actually kind of worked out. But like last year, man, when we kept wanting, man, we could have had a top 10 pick for him 7 times. We had multiple offers, including the Warriors. But Ryan Jordan mandated that the front office need to make the playoffs last year. And I don't even know why. I'm assuming like for the extra money for the season, like playoff,
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? They should have just traded that nigga and tanked him. We could have got like way more guys.
See, I think you hear a lot of speculation with the Giddy and Caruso, what we could have got for him, and that's what I kind of hate.
It was all speculation.
It's just always what we could have got for him, but the fact that, I don't think Giddy is a bad player. He has some bad things happen to him.
And he learned his lesson. That's why it's bad for us to pick him up. Because I seen that.
And I think that was kind of a get you gotcha trade, because we're kind of giving up a high-end defender, but the one thing about Caruso is he's hurt a lot of the season, but he gives you 120% when he's there. He will play through injuries, but the man missed so many games. It's kind of hard.
Giddy is a facilitator. Giddy is going to make our team better and Giddy out there.
And he's moving the ball and he's young legs. And that's the one thing that we're kind of lacking right now at that big position is the young legs. Because we keep circling around these older bigs. I like Vooch, but then we pull in Drummond. And then we had, Paul Gasol. All guys that are good, but just just young talent.
I don't like when you pick up somebody else's old problem. Like, say somebody you have a trouble with this bitch over here, and I'm like, oh, she's cute to me. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'll pick up no problem. No, my ass. No, fuck that. There's no problem you deal with that shit. They could have kept that nigga in OKC because guess what, bro? Like, I just feel like Giddy too. I love Giddy before all the accusations is my problem.
That goes with that shit been swept under the table.
I don't know if he's still acting that way. I see them young girls out there acting that. It's gonna be our problem. This game is our problem. We ain't gonna do nothing with this motherfucker until he's too big of a problem, and then we have to get rid of him.
Two things have to be honored under a foul. It has to affect his gameplay, which it really didn't.
It has. That nigga stopped doing shit on the floor.
I couldn't tell because they went to the playoffs.
That nigga was scared to get a bucket. He didn't want the arena announcer to say his name and bring attention to him. He's trying to stay out the way.
But they were in the playoffs. And the one thing I'd say, it's been different if he had got a fine and or suspension from the league, which he didn't. And that didn't take away from anything that he could perform. So I didn't really think, I think it was a distraction at most, but not enough to affect his game. A distraction.
He's a pedo, and we don't want this problem. It's going to rear its ugly head again. He has not learned his lesson. I'm not trying to be a prophet or no shit. I'm just saying, it's insane to think otherwise. If we're going to start asking Porzingis to stay healthy, and Caruso, like you said, and all this, you have to go with the trend. You know what I'm saying? It's not an anomaly. This motherfucker, we've seen him again. There's Josh Giddey.
But let's be true. The Bulls don't sit with no good picks. We have no good draft picks, correct?
That's why we should have traded Caruso last year.
But we still wouldn't have got possibly what we wanted.
We got top 10 picks.
But that still doesn't evolve into what a type of player Giddy is right now at the current. And the current is, this man is a 7-foot facilitator who can spread the floor, shoot the ball, dribble, play a little bit of defense, and create. And that's the one thing that the Bulls are missing at that position.
I like his ability.
I like his ability too.
But I like his ability. The problem is, I just don't like what all that off-court stuff is going with him. And without being able to predict that, I don't know why we giving up assets for that. You know what I'm saying? If you already got something good at home, why are you giving this up for a maybe? Because you hope for it. Like, that's kind of backwards thinking to me, but we did it already now. We plunged, so let's go. We in the Giddy game. Straight up, I'm trying to see what we can do for the Bulls now. I know you're a facilitator. I just don't want him to come here and be scared to shoot the ball, and then his off-court life is starting to bother him. I don't want if those two things can stay apart from his on-court game. We should be working with something.
Two big things. Is Oklahoma different from Chicago, Illinois?
Yeah, not the way. What do you mean?
Is it different? Is this a totally different
like city-wise?
scenery? As far as what goes on there.
Yeah, we're better.
Okay. So do you think the type of things that Giddey was accused of happens more in Oklahoma City or Chicago, Illinois? That's just one of the proposed questions.
I'm glad you asked that. No, he gets beat up in Chicago for the shit he's doing.
So basically what you're saying is that type of bullshit that he got accused of doing in Oklahoma doesn't fly in Chicago?
Well, I feel like since he already put himself on the radar, for him to do that in Chicago around these very savvy individuals, you're gonna get caught on more phone cameras. You're gonna get caught on that. You might get beat up, or you might be. I'm just saying, if he's still got those habits, it's gonna be worse for you in any other city besides Oklahoma City. It's way worse in like a New York or Philly or something. So we better than them, but it's still a big city, and he may find himself in trouble. That's what I see. I hope not.
I think different cities hold different entitlements. I think some things might fly in OKC that wouldn't fly in Chicago. So with that being said, I couldn't see the same thing transpiring over there. I'm just looking at it for just from a straight athletic point of view, more or less on the court than off the court.
Yeah, that's all I want to focus on. That's all I want to focus on is the on the court shit. Because honestly, that ain't been what his problem was. His problem is fucking little girls. That don't happen on basketball courts.
He actually regressed this year compared to
regressed because he's scared to shoot the ball. He don't want no attention on you. You ever got in trouble when you try to stay out the way?
The reason
you ever got caught for some shit and you were just like
another player named Shai Gilgeous, who's always in the MVP talk, holding the team down for everything he does. And then at the time of that, you also have Chet Holmgren, who's also doing what he needs to do as the second leader of that team. So when you have to play third fiddle, of course, you're not going to have your...
You think Chet should actually be the second fiddle? He's not a distributor the way Giddey is.
No,
Giddey
he's not.
Should actually be
but
the
say,
1 or 2
but to say that they would really let Giddey go for Caruso just speak volumes. Because it sure shit wasn't going to be Chet. They weren't going to let Chet go. They wouldn't have let Chet go for Caruso, correct?
Absolutely not. They got rid of their problem. You don't get rid of assets.
He wasn't a problem. He wasn't a problem. The problem was they didn't have no perimeter defense. Hence why they had nobody to guard Kyrie, and Kyrie cooked them.
Have you seen Giddey playing after that? Have you seen Giddey playing after that? He's like
he was coming off the bench.
He's questioning himself on the court.
He was starting for defensive purposes. Yes.
No,
he was starting. No, he was or not. He was starting for the defensive purposes. He needed a defensive
they got some defensive.
That boy's a show himself. Y'all don't see it.
What's up, boy? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on,
y'all?
Good.
What's going on, Slim?
What's going on, fam?
Oh, let me see, man. Mine for the day, man. Still got to pre the Lakers for this week, unfortunately, man, because no matter what they do, they're going to be in a coach circle. And now
you didn't like the JJ Redick pickup?
I don't mind the JJ Redick pickup. I don't mind that pickup. I think that works going forward with the Lakers. I don't know if that works for LeBron and the Lakers. I don't think LeBron really likes to be coached that much. I think he likes to run his own coaching schemes. And with that being said, I can see him and JJ Redick butting heads in key moments that are
Unless he's just gonna do what LeBron say like all those other coaches, then what kind of coach are you?
I believe JJ, being the high IQ player that he was on the floor, I think he can sit here and draw up some plays that can get them. Now, with the two things that are going to get him in trouble is going to be his inexperience of coaching. That is going to be your first one, because there's going to come down to moments on the floor where like a good coach needs to be had, and you might fumble the bag on it. Second thing he might fumble at, a stagnant rotation. The Lakers right now do not have enough assets right now to run a successful. They just don't have enough roster talent to run a successful unit while JJ is the head coach. I feel like this is going to be a downfall for JJ, and I don't want JJ taking what should be a high moment in his first coaching appearance and job to be his last, because I think he will be a good head coach going forward because of his IQ, but I think the Lakers is going to be a bad starting job because they're kind of a sinking ship right now, and they need to acquire some more winning pieces before they can be a winning team.
The boys in trouble. The boys in big trouble.
Lakers?
Big trouble. Big trouble. I don't believe in this guy's IQ. I never seen it as a player. He was doing what he was told. When I seen again, it's the podcast, he got talking. Anybody can talk. This shit is about giving instruction to grown men in the heat of a moment. You gotta talk to grown men in the heat of a moment. because the little fancy shirts and shit he be wearing to me seem like he probably don't. I think he better than people in a way that's not conducive to coaching millionaires. Go coach little kids in school or something. I don't think I'm LeBron James. I'm LeBron James. What happened? Anthony Davis heard that shit and he said, well, I want my guy. Anthony Davis got a coach that he wants, but they want to go get right now. Because that ain't his guy. That's
but do we
LeBron's
truly
guy.
know that LeBron's going to be there for this season though too? Is that a fact? Yeah, do we know LeBron is going to be a Laker at the beginning of the season? It has nothing to waive with where Bronny goes at all? So you say no matter where his son goes, he's not going to try to get on that team. He's going to stay a Laker. He's sold to the Lakers.
This is how stupid the Lakers are. I think they're going to get Bronny too. After the draft,
That's
if they draft him, we'll get him after the draft. But I think they're going to get him too.
He said, man, I don't know this. Man. You got candy over there? You got candy over there? He said, is that Nip? What's going on? I like them shoes, little homie. I like them shoes. That's the only time he smiled at me. Like me, I like them too.
Right?
He like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think the Lakers in hot water. What you say?
I didn't have nobody. I guess we're just gonna say all the new WNBA fans, people who don't really watch basketball and think that people bullying Caitlin Clark and this and that. They don't understand how basketball is.
What are you guys doing here?
Shoot a podcast.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
Here, I'm going right in on it.
You're fine. You're fine.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, interrupted.
Come on, smiles like that, man. Hey. Man, so all them WNBA haters, man. Oh man, dog. Wait till this motherfucker go off.
All the WNBA haters, man, need to trade this. Great show, man. Episode 104. Appreciate y'all watching us. Don't be dusty. Like and subscribe. Been up all morning. We're finna go in here and get some of this good Juneteenth food.
Show a little.
Appreciate y'all as always.
That's some extra for winning.
Yep. I appreciate all y'all as always, man. Check us out every Saturday. We'll be back next Saturday night.
Combining them like they're on the same ticket. No, I'm gonna tape them shits together. There's one ticket. They gonna hold me down. Your body hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on scamming.
Not the words.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stay scheming, dog. Rick Ross to the best. That's another great episode, man. Make sure y'all, if y'all in the La Crosse area, man, y'all need that little dusty ass car wash, or that moped or that bike wipe down. Make sure y'all go to King KO Car Wash. They doing the best version of car washes we've seen around here. If you holler and catch them on a good day, you might be able to catch you a $10 wash. Also, big shout out to Breath of Fresh, our guy Focus over there, man. Cleaning and selling all them good shoes, man. If your kicks is dirty because you was out here playing in the mud like a little dust bunny and shit, go take them over to my man Focus. He gonna get them looking right like you just bought them again. If you trying to buy some new dunks, some new shoes also, go there. He got all the new dunks and apparels. Just go talk to him, man. Also, big shout out to my man JV, man, over on 5th and King, man. The closet, my bad. He got all the new retros and all the dunks willing to sell them too, man. Otherwise, press break, man. If you want them cheesy nachos, give a big shout out to Fred and everything going there. Make sure big shout out to Bump That Radio D-Tree, man. You just seen him in back here giving us handshakes. If you want to listen to some good music, check out the Good Vine. Go to Bump That Radio, man. Download it on your apps.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bills, you want to send them out? Want to say anything?
Hey, man, D.I., man, from the building. What's this, Juneteenth? You know what I'm saying? It's a celebration, Logan Middle School. You got the old Headz here, man.
Hey, man, preach for y'all rocking with us, man. Like we said, episode 101, I think is at 101 was last one.
101, yeah.
Topped over 170 views.
270.
270. We're trying to get this next one over the top, man. We're trying to hit 280 for the year end, man, at least, man. So appreciate y'all checking us out, man. Check us out on Facebook, man, under the Old Heads Podcast, or you can catch us on YouTube, man, under C Hendo, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Old Heads out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good one.